Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's When They Cry Wednesday again.
I always cry every Wednesday, though.
I try not to cry, but I do anyway because I'm at work usually. If I don't cry, I usually cry at least once at work.
Listen, well-adjusted adults always cry during
Absolutely.
work.
But yeah, I'm here again with Will, my good friend, who has a wonderful model today.
Howdy.
I have a new Fugi by my friend Angus.
Straight out of the video game.
It looks a little bit cute and not suspicious at all, much like the Higurashi sprites. So, but yeah, welcome in Tofu, welcome in Mega. We're gonna now start might not have been there. Yeah, start was not the right button. We're gonna exit.
You dummy.
Yeah, I'm in a bit of a weird mood today. I don't know how to put it, but I am about to ingest 200 milligrams of caffeine. So if I hit continue, will that do? Okay, yeah, we want to load end of chapter 3. Beautiful. Wonderful.
I'm sure this game will continue being a cute, fun game for nice children.
Yeah, I remember we read the special tabloid report and fucking got fake jump scared.
By the comedy bullying.
Wonderful.
So I was no, because here's the thing: it goes off too often.
Yeah.
For context, for people wondering, we were gonna do like the hour interrupted by comedy boing noise, but it just happens too much.
It's not funny if it happens like every second.
We need someone to make a version where it's like 24 hours occasionally interrupted by boing noise.
That might be the play. All right, I hope audio is good. Audio looks good. I remembered last time I was listening to my audio, and my voice is actually really loud. So I'm going to turn myself down slightly.
That ought to work.
Let me see. Here.
I also should
How does
drink
that
my coffee.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Drink my coffee, make my vocal cords all moist.
Yeah, I have. So you're drinking coffee. I have got a Ultra Peachy Keen Zero Sugar Monster.
Damn.
Oh, it's very peach. Oh my god. It's good though.
Right. But will you become Peach?
Oh, I wish I became Peach. Or Daisy. The function of this school as an educational facility is very questionable. Our PE class is exceptionally disorganized. The only things we do together are the warm-ups at the start. The teacher isn't even there after that. All we do is play together. Okay, I really am curious. Updated. It's just not as good. Alright.
I like how big and pop high she looks.
She is looking crazy. I do like the no sleeves. I feel like out of all the characters, Shinon, or not Shinon.
Who's that character?
Mion is the one who I would want to cosplay the most. Also, hello Magnus and hello Greg. Here, let me read Honker Donkers really quick. I'll just do it I'm doing it off the dome. I'm gonna do it off the dome.
Do it.
Oh, you mean these? Oh my god, the game audio is also really loud. Hold on. Y'all, do you think the game audio is loud? I think the game audio is loud. I'm gonna turn it down. Probably like there is good. It's just blasting for some reason. It's loud, yeah.
So anyway, I started blasting. Bam!
Anyway, I just started shooting really far. How does this sound? Is that better? Now it's better. Okay, thank God. Jesus, that was so loud. All right, I'm gonna do this off the dome. Oh, you mean these? My boobies? My massive fucking titties? My super stuffed up milkies? My honker bonker doinky boinkies? These fucking fabric stretching, wind flapping, gravity welling sex mounds? You mean these super duper ultra hyper goddamn motherfucking tits? You're welcome for that, Greg. All right. No helping it. Everybody's a different age or gender. Hopefully the audio sounds good. Let me know if the audio sucks.
I think this is me.
Yeah, you're actually talking. Okay, hang on.
The only rule was that we have to stay on school grounds while exercising.
All the little kids were gallivanting about. Well, they certainly are being active. They might be getting plenty of exercise, but the Board of Education probably completely forgot about this school. If I redeem 2 auras, you both say it? Sure. Those sprites are amazing. The game sprites? Or you mean our sprites? Because I really like Will's a lot. Well, and I like mine. I just got this today. A friend made it for me. Also, Will, you might have to aura. Your sprites?
I'm doing it second. I'm doing it second.
You. All right, I'll go first.
You gotta do it
ladies
first.
Ladies first. Ara.
Christ, you sounded like you was in a rush.
Well, I needed to reach the finish line there.
The Board of Education probably completely forgot about this school. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Yeah, that's probably her. We're all together now. What shall we do today for PE?
All right. We have all our members gathered now.
Now then, class representative, what shall we do for PE today? What shall we do?
I feel like I jumped into a Alpha manga character and they decided to skip handing and gave everyone
mittens. So true. So true. Is this that game called Umineko? This is Higurashi. It's by the same person, same creator. This is the one that I prefer because the anime is better. The Umineko anime is kind of trash, but shit's gonna get crazy. Shit's gonna get crazy on stream. Mion harumphed and crossed her arms haughtily, surveying the area. Explosive power and endurance. There are no friends in the world of sports. Everyone is a rival. The only thing you can trust is in your own body.
What the heck do you mean by that? You really read too much manga.
I quip without missing a beat. And so, we'll be taking a lesson from history. The tried and true king of all outdoor melee events. Let's play tag.
Yo, let's go.
It was quite the adorable choice.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Action in this anime.
Yeah, we're gonna touch each other. Woohoo! You played the Riichi Mahjong version of this. That's incredible. That's actually incredible. The Mahjong. There's a fighting game and a Mahjong. It was quite the adorable choice to make after playing it up so much.
Here's what I was hoping for. That dunderhead Keiichi-chan shall be the first one to be it.
I won't be beaten. I'll try my best too. You can't beat me.
Why are you guys all into? Why are you guys so into this?
I'd be like that if I got to touch a boy. Anyway. The third rule of our society, you must partake in the game, enjoying it without question.
Or shadowing. Then this counts as a club activity?
Everyone smirked at each other. They all seem pretty confident. I'm a man.
Oh man!
Physically. I should be able to keep up with any girls my own age. Regardless, Mion and Satoko looked like they were aiming for victory, and Rena was looking at me as if pitying my disadvantage. Fine. Tag. Oh, that's you.
I was gonna say, yeah, I guess being a man is a big disadvantage. Fine, tag. I'm in.
My yell echoed across the school grounds. These were the rules. Anyone who was able to evade being tagged before the bell was a winner. But we didn't switch who was it. The ones who were tagged by it also became it. This is called the blob in America.
I think in the UK this is called rounders.
Or it's called rounders. Okay, so rounders in the UK. In America, this is the blob. In Fall Guys, it's called, I can't remember what the Fall Guys game. It's like the infection one. So the number of people who were it could increase exponentially. The end game would become a hellish siege. I do really like the writing. They call the in Japan it's called zombie tag. They call the version we're playing here zombie tag, you see?
I see. Anyone infected but a zombie turns into a zombie.
Why do you make it sound so scary? I wonder. Oh my god.
As soon as I catch Rena, I'm gonna tear out her entrails while she's still alive. My character is fucking crazy.
Gross. Keiichi-kun, that's gross. Rika-chan placed her head on Rena's head as she panicked. Oh my god, hold on. I gotta... Don't worry. Before Keiichi gobbles you down, I'll eat you up gently.
God, that could be so badly misinterpreted.
Really not appropriate. Also...
Rika, this isn't comforting at all.
Alright, okay, here you go, Paige. Moo! There you go. Yeah, Rika, that isn't comforting at all. Both Mion and I nodded deeply.
So, the first it's... How do you decide who's a zombie? With rock, paper, scissors?
Well, it's class time after all. Let's decide by answering questions. I'll ask the questions, and the one who isn't able to answer is the zombie. I have no idea which grade level they're coming from. What does the Japanese word roku mean? Huh? I was bewildered by the sudden question. Mion repeated it. So you need to answer. What's roku in English? Donnie knows.
No, Roku's the thing I plug into my TV so I can watch.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
It's 6.
My initial D lore. Oh yeah, there's the AE86. I'm a bit of a car girly. How about Kutsushita? Socks. I could have told you that one. Absolutely haram, we need more drifting in this chat. What's the third last letter in the alphabet? It's X. What does seibetsu mean? Seibetsu, I don't know.
Of course I know. I know what that is. C.
Satoko cut herself off before finishing the answer. I see. It's quite a lewd question. Wait. What? I
Does that
didn't.
mean sex?
Does it mean sex? Okay, that's funny. It's less funny.
How old is she meant to be again? I think this is an inappropriate question.
Pretty really inappropriate question. This Mion is kind of unhinged.
No wonder you relate to me on so much.
Well, you know, you're an adult, aren't you? She's not. Of course you know what it is, right?
I certainly do. Of course I know.
Then go ahead, say it. Okay, I'm not this insane. That, you know, that. What does that mean exactly? How? Satoko looks like she's in trouble. How cute.
Don't take her home, it's a crime.
If I didn't nip it in the bud, she really might have tried to take her home. Mion's pursuit was relentless, making Satoko stammer. Now then, go ahead and say it nice and loudly. What does that mean?
I do know. I don't know. So
That means a person, thing, idea, action, or event which has been previously indicated in context.
huh?
All of us were a bit surprised by Rika-chan's unexpected answer. I see. Well, it certainly is what that means. Wait.
That.
Oh, God, I didn't even realize. That could have been awkward. You can say that again, Jesus. I wonder what I would have done in Satoko's position. I'd probably get ticked off and just blurt out you know what at the top of my lungs. I wouldn't want you as an enemy, Mion Sonozaki. Thank goodness you were born a girl. What is that supposed to mean?
Maybe like boy rivalry.
If you were a boy, you'd probably be a perverted asshole. Well, look, women, equality dictates women can be a perverted asshole too.
It appears I have no choice. Unfortunately, How do I pronounce this last name?
I got it. Satoko Hojo.
Satoko Hojo shall assume the role of the zombie. I shall eat everyone.
Seems like she's raring to go.
All I must do is count to 100, correct? Some jerks skip numbers while counting to 100. So you can start chasing after you solve this problem. I'm assuming this is Mion. Oh no, it's me.
Oh, it's yeah. Whoa, Keiichi-kun, give her a simple one, okay?
1/5 of a cake, 1/6 of a cake, and 1/7 of a cake are all on a plate.
Riddle
no.
me piss.
There are no common denominators.
Satoko grabbed a stick in a panic and began drawing a cake in fractions on the ground.
If Satoko, who can eat one cake in 60 seconds, eat all of them, how many cakes are left on the plate? Are you trying to work this out?
I probably shouldn't be.
They're just gonna give me the...
Yeah, I know. No, you're right. No, we shouldn't be wasting time. You're so right. Just as I finished giving the word problem, Mion shouted, "Ready? Go!" On Mion's signal, everybody but Satoko scattered. Keiichi-kun, that wasn't a problem at all, was it? Satoko had already lost the moment she started working it out. She's eating it all, so of course there's nothing left on the plate.
See?
Oh, classic. Everyone dashed off in a direction that they thought was the best. Knowing the lay of the land, they probably headed right to the best spots. That's half a cake. It was obvious I was at a disadvantage. At a time like this, it would have been more effective to go along with those trained in survival skills, like Mion, for example. The fact that I didn't realize it at the start of the game probably hurt my chances. Glancing back over the school grounds, I saw Satoko just rising up to start. She was really, really mad. Mwahaha. She got tripped up on such a dumb question. I stood at one of the corners of the school. I had clear sightlines in two directions and would probably have a good response time if any zombies started closing in. For the time being, I caught my breath and focused on what I was trained to think during club activities yesterday. Now think calmly, Maibara Keiichi-san. If I was it, what would I do? Increasing my numbers would be the shortcut to victory. Then going after the weakest player first is the obvious plan of attack. Meaning me.
Now then, where could Keiichi-san possibly be?
She's so smart.
I I shan't let you escape.
But of course, what would be the best method to track me down? Footprints or smell, or maybe some type of trail? If I could craftily hide my tracks, then there would be no trail for Satsuko to follow. But I was no detective. Would I even be able to do this? To do that kind of thing in an amateur game like this?
I can't pronounce these.
Tomita, Okamura.
Have you seen Kenji-san recently?
Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to do that.
What the heck? What the heck?
Do zombies hunt their prey by asking nicely where they went? Tomita-kun and Okamura-kun pointed to the location where I was hiding. After confirming she was headed in this direction, I abandoned my position. It wasn't easy to hide myself with all those little kids running around as they pleased. It was becoming even more obvious that I was at a disadvantage from not being familiar with these surroundings. If that's how it's gonna be, then confront this intelligence-gathering zombie, I'd just counter it in a similar vein. I approached some girls playing with a ball.
I'm sorry, but could you relay this message? Tell Sasuko that her parents are at the gate, please.
Ooh.
What a bitch. Message. Okay.
I stopped the girls as they turned to run off.
Wait, don't go yet! Also, take this one to Mion. Tell her that the teacher is calling her to the gate.
Mwahaha. I am quite the schemer, if I do say so myself.
What a little
things,
bitch.
Yeah, he is. He's a crafty one. If things went well, then Satsuko and Mion would run into each other at the gate. It would put me at a disadvantage if more people were it, but this was Mion we were talking about. She'd figure out a way to escape. But that was just fine, as long as it bought me more time. Ha ha ha. Dance for me, Mion and Satsuko. In the palm of my hand. Okay. Having my fill of playing the con man, I looked for a place to hide. If you think about it logically, I'd only bought myself a scant amount of time. And it might even come back to bite me. Once it became apparent I'd started spreading false information through the messengers, I could end up being the recipient of one of those messages. Satsuko would probably ask the messengers to help her look for me. That would mean there would be more zombies than participants in the game. The virus that was brought about by my mischief could cause an epidemic. All my classmates would transform into zombies and would only be searching for me. This tactic might backfire horribly. While trembling at the thought of the impending dawn of the dead, I began searching for a safe house. I found a shed by the incinerator behind the school. After climbing up to the roof, I held my breath. It wasn't a bad place to hold out. Not only did I have a good line of sight, but if necessary, I could jump off in 3 different directions to escape. It was getting rowdy down there. The lower grades were running around below the shed. My Bara-san isn't around. Is he over there?
Nope. Where's Kenji-san, I wonder? His dad is at the front gate.
That was definitely a lie. The word gate, the same one I'd used, gave a hint of revenge, so Mion was behind this. I was still keeping one step ahead of the game. I felt bad for my underclassmen, but they'd have to search until the school bell.
Hey, do you know where Kenji-san is? His mom suddenly got really sick.
That's awful. A message from my Bara-san. They said his house caught fire and he needs to come to the gate. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Yo, hello, Warhorse. No crying yet. Right now it's
a jumbo jet on the Marvel residence.
Welcome in, Warhorse. The police have come to question him. Anything goes now.
They say he enjoys peeping into bathrooms.
I read that as peeing. I was like, yeah, that's what bathrooms are for. He enjoys peeing in the... Okay, this is getting insane. Huh? Shabada, huh? Tim Allen home improvement noise.
Is it true he's going around every night stealing panties?
Unbelievable. Who were they talking about?
I heard he wears panties on his head and smells them and stuff.
No way I do that.
I heard that class representative Mion was a victim too. What?
Ah! This was your doing, Mion! Calm down, Keiichi. This is Mion's battle tactic to flush me out. Just hold on. If my underclassmen thought about it logically, they would know that's all nonsense. But small kids don't think about things logically. To them, all of those things were true. So they all chuckled together while looking for me. I win, Mion. It's my victory. He's kind of losing it a little bit. Wiping unrelenting yeah. Wiping unrelenting tears away, I felt intoxicated by my own victory.
Did you hear? I heard that a new transfer student, I said, it's a really perverted person.
Oh my goodness. Is that one for me or for?
That one's for me.
Oh, it's for you.
I'm terrible at doing these.
That's okay.
Ara ara.
Oh, that was nice. I'm sure Paige liked it. I liked it.
Kia ha 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 ha. The cost of being me on at a price too high.
Yeah.
Let me do the. I'll do the
Yeah. You want to do the dialogue or
Yeah.
the monologue?
Someone passed below. That's Rina and Rika-chan.
Oh, hi, Aura. Welcome in. Huh. Rika-chan, you're still okay? I'm getting by somehow. Huh. It seems Mi-chan is it as well. This is
Mion. It couldn't be. She'd become it because of my little strategy? This confirmed that Mion was behind those relentless message wars. Then, this wasn't good.
We finally got away from Mi-chan, but Satoko-chan, Satoko is searching around the pipes, so we should be safe here for a while.
Upon hearing that, I breathed a sigh of relief. While Rina was slumped onto the ground catching her breath, Rika-chan had started creeping up to her. Rika-chan doesn't normally make noises when she walks, but it's strange. It couldn't be. Whoa!
Rika-chan? What is it? Huh? Don't worry.
I've never seen Rika-chan smile so creepily before.
Why are you coming closer? Why? Rika-chan isn't a zombie, is she? Don't be scared. I'll be sure to eat you gently. No way! Rika-chan, no! Eek!
Rina was pressed
God.
against the wall, and Rika-chan lurched forward with both arms out, just like a zombie. Rina quarked? Quarked with her back pressed up against the wall. Quaked.
Yeah.
It was quite a surreal scene of horror. Like one of those zombie breakout videos you see. At that moment, Rina's eyes met mine.
Keiichi-kun, save me! Oh no.
Zombie Rika turned 180 degrees, Exorcist style, and glared at me.
Found him. I see Kei-chan.
Mion popped out from behind the cinder block wall around the garbage dump, also seeing where I was. My position was only advantageous when there was one zombie. Being surrounded was not as good.
Yeah, he's on top of the shed.
You said you located Keiichi-san? I could tell that Sasuke was rushing my way. It seems that Rika-chan had let Rina escape, and now she was baring her fangs in my direction.
Yo, hello, Zachy Lucky. Who are you? If you're asking, Will, you'd say you're a busty boy, right?
You cut out there for a sec, Shake, but
Will,
yeah, I'm assuming...
you'd say you're a busty boy, right? Why did I cut out?
Yeah. I don't know.
So Will is a busty boy, and I am not. I am a busty girl.
I'm bust boy. Best boy, bust boy.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh. Come on down, K-chan.
The free zombies circle the sheds, moaning curses. You guys are scary.
The guys are usually bouncing and sloshing around here, as you love to see. I love to see guys sloshing around with their feet out.
You guys are scary. Too scary.
I wonder how Keiichi-san's guts taste. I just imagine that's Rika. Keiichi-san.
They're enjoying this way too much.
Keiichi, I want you to become one of us.
Someone play safe, man. I saw Rina apologizing to me from across the schoolyard.
Gomenasai.
An apology. Sorry. Leaving me for dead. Rina! I leapt off the roof out of fear, slipping as I landed.
Ooh.
Dusko and Rika jumped on top of me after straddling me. They tickled me all over my body. Wahaha. Stop. Wahaha.
So this means Rena is still left? There isn't much time until the bell. Damn you, Rena!
Damn you, Rena. How dare you leave me
yeah, sorry.
Feelings of a zombie. I understand how vengeful ghosts with lingering regrets felt.
It's sad, so sad. But Keiichi's one of us now.
It felt like I've been bitten by a vampire and now was one of their thralls. It was a strange feeling being welcomed over to the side that has pursued me. Zombie tag is quite profound. There's no time for us to postulate. You must capture Rina.
Oh, fucking killing me today. The principal's walking down the hall. The bell will ring soon.
To devour Rina, I, who had been turned into a demon of vengeance, needed to use any means necessary. Except I wasn't just a zombie. I was a master of the night, oh god, this guy's laughing so hard now. Using the same trick that has tied the noose around my own neck, I used my classmates to further my evil designs. I gathered up lower grades from around the school grounds. Everyone listen! Rina is in big trouble! All of you, please look for Rina. It's a bigger problem than a jumbo
jet
it's a bigger
crashing into your family's house? It's just like a kid who thought it was real.
Oh yeah, that was it had turned into that, hadn't it? Mion whistled nonchalantly, trying to avoid the blame. Yeah, it's not even in the same leagues as the jumbo jet. What fell in Rina's house?
Guys, they hit the second house.
What fell in Rina's house was a space colony. A space colony!
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a really big disaster. Everything is at 100. Everything in a 100-kilometer radius was obliterated. That's only the prelude to this tragic tale. This guy's LARPing too much.
It's insane.
This is only the beginning of the start of the war for independence by the
propaganda pality of Xeon. I don't remember this
That is
from anime.
a fucking mouthful.
Yeah, it really is.
Lower grades were just dumbfounded, their eyes like saucers in the grand tournament of events. What will happen? will
Will the Terran Federation
lose? If things go on like this, they will. Only one person can defeat the Red Comet. That person is Ryugu.
Yep.
The lower grade students all gulped. It seems like I made them fully understand that. What are you doing?
Oh shit. No! Hang on. Yeah, sorry. Could you just use this to read for a second?
What happened?
I tried to scroll off, but I didn't click off the thing.
Oh.
I was multitasking. It was bad. It was a bad call. Now, scatter comrades. We must find Rena. Oh, wait. Hold on.
Yeah. My comrades in the lower grades let out an enthusiastic cheer and dashed off into various directions around the school grounds. There's still one person who hasn't gone. But I thought even the Terran Federation's impulse wave diffusion cannon didn't work on the Comet Empire. You're close. That's the white variety of those comets.
I have no idea what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah, he's just LARPing. There's a reason it didn't work. Because they didn't know their weak point. Of course, Rena knows her weak point all too well. Ryugo-san is amazing. Satisfied with that, he also rushed out to look for Rena. It does seem like there are some promising up-and-comers amongst the youngsters.
Little Kei-chan's abilities. This old man knows them better now.
It didn't really feel like she was complimenting me, but whatever. Really though, how exceptional can she-san? This looks quite promising.
If we have this many, we can totally win. With this many, we will win. I was thinking that Keiichi would have been a better nominee for the initial zombie.
Rika-chan stung a bit, but I let it slide for now.
Very slow wipe.
Not even Rena could be able to escape this entire class. As a result for everyone's fertile search, Rena was finally cornered into the back of the sports equipment shed.
Oh god. It's like a lynching. You're all scary. Keiichi-kun too. So scary.
It probably was scary being chased around by the entire student body. All the lower grades closed into Rena, saying she was the only one who could save the world.
What are you all saying? I can't control a mech.
Rena, how could you leave me for dead? Are you ready to pay for it?
I'm sorry about that, Keiichi-kun, but I didn't have a choice.
Do not resist, let yourself be devoured.
Let's all be together. Oh my god. Now Rena, say your prayers. Wahahaha. You want me to take it? You want me to take? Rena had stumbled onto... Yeah. Crackhorn? What? Rena had stumbled onto a mat, trembling with tears in her eyes. I closed in, associating this situation with a similar, associating this situation with a similar, particularly immoral one made my pulse quicken just a little bit. Satoko and Rika-chan were both wiggling their fingers. They probably wanted to tickle Rena. Rena, wanting no part of what was about to happen, went stiff with fear. God, I can't read. Keiichi-kun, you wouldn't do mean things like everyone else, would you? Would you?
I wondered.
Oh, how?
Now then, are you ready?
Okay, so long as it's Keiichi-kun. The face she made as she resigned herself to her fate made my heart skip a beat. I believe that Keiichi-kun won't do horrible things to me. Arg, body won't move. That had to be some sort of anti-zombie mantra. The second my sense of reason chimed in, the beast inside me died instantly. There was the bell. Game over. Yay! I did it! I survived! Yay! Rena pranced around merrily as if a curse had been broken. Huh.
Yeah, so daylight broke in the nick of time, and the evil zombie army disintegrated into dust. And so the heroine survived. Well, that's how it goes in the movies anyway. What are you postulating about? This is all because Genji-san was dawdling about.
Incredible. Punishment is required.
Uh-oh.
I was subdued by Satoko and Rika-chan, and once again sentenced to death by 100 tickles.
Eek, forgive me. Eek.
Then the award for surviving goes to Rena Ryugu and Mion Sonozaki. Yay! Huh? Michan wasn't a zombie? Only pretended to be one. Then they say you need to deceive your allies before you can deceive the enemy, you know? Ooh, oh, Mion, you little... Heading out to stream. Hope you have a good night, Shake, Will, and chat. Yo, thank you, Paige. I hope you have a good stream.
Paige.
Take it easy. Bye-bye.
Have a good one.
Keep slipping into character voices. I don't know.
This one is Mion.
Mion. Yeah, she's definitely talking. Yeah. Hurry up and change, all right? Don't be late for the next class.
Let go of Misasuko, Rika-chan.
Having had my fill of being terrified to my very core by club activities, I solemnly swore that I would have Mion crying for mercy next time. It's a very lighthearted
what a
chapter.
fun, nice time.
Yeah. Everything's great.
I'll do the narration for a bit. No.
Okay. That sounds good. I want to save.
After arriving home. Oh.
Quick save or something.
I think we're in the middle of chapter 4.
Middle of chapter 3 or 4. Yeah, 4.
After arriving home, I quickly made preparations to head out once again. I'd agreed to meet up with Rina to dig.
I'm
Jake?
so sorry.
What are you doing?
I'm on Discord. I'm sorry.
I had agreed to meet up with Rina to dig out Colonel Sanders from out of that mountain of treasure from before. Mom, do we have any work gloves? I need towels too. Aren't they in the shed if I'm back? The towels are by the sink! Alright, now it's all ready. Looking at me, my mom stared quizzically. What's going on, Kenshi? Why are you heading in that getup? Oh god, my voice.
That's a rough one to do. I'm having trouble with Rena's voice particularly.
If they come to the dump again illegally, he'll be buried completely and it'll be impossible to dig him out. And if that happens, Serena will undoubtedly go after the Colonel Sanders in front of the fried chicken place in town. A bit of extubating, so my classmate doesn't become a criminal. Well, don't be out too late! Mom returned to the kitchen with a puzzled expression still on her face. Cutting through the woods as a shortcut to the dam site, I ran into someone. It was Take-san.
Tomitake.
Tomitake. Probably taking pictures of the wild birds again with that precious camera of his. Couldn't be that he took pictures was... It couldn't be that all he took pictures of was handsome young men in the twilight.
Oh my
That's
god,
a bit
what?
sus.
Very sus. Who voiced him again? I cannot remember.
You did.
I did? Okay. Hey, long time no see. Keiichi-kun, right? My due regards. Oh, that's...
I stole the Rudge imagery from my head and greeted him without inciting anything.
Oh, it was you. God damn it. By the way, was that girl an acquaintance of yours?
He's probably talking about Reina. Guessing, by the way,
Tomitake.
Tomitake.
Yeah.
Tomitake. By the way, Tomitake was shaken up. What's all that about? What was that about? She's walking. Oh, it's you.
Yeah. Well, what was that all about? She was walking around with an axe, and she was laughing with a huge smile across her face.
That was Reno, without a doubt. She's probably using it. It was probably because she could take it home today, so she couldn't hide her excitement. That's you.
I hid myself because I thought it might be dangerous. Should I call the cops to be safe?
Well, it certainly would be the spectacle for a girl of her age to be roaming around with an axe. Tomitake-san's reaction was the epitome of logical.
Epitome, yeah.
Epitome. It's fine. Just leave her be. She's just wandering around looking for more victims.
His sense of humor is insane.
Tomitake-san was alarmed by my crass response.
The foreshadowing is wild.
No spoilers! Well, it's probably hard for normal people to understand Rena. I'll just toss a bunch of BS out there. This guy's the worst. Yeah, my friend's a fucking serial killer. Don't worry about that.
Yo, hello, Mr. Don Juan. Welcome in.
If you were to be killed out here, she'd probably be the one to do it.
Okay, is that Keiichi? That does seem like Keiichi. Is he being...
Try not to
he's being
snoop too much around here. With a condescending smirk, I started off in the direction to the damn site where Reina was waiting.
Jesus.
Before I got too far, Tomitake abruptly called out to me.
Keiichi-kun. Is that meant to be a warning for an outsider like me?
I didn't mean it that seriously. I did try to make it obvious, but...
Haha. I'll try my best to be careful.
Leaving only those words behind, Tomokazu-san turned around and left. Hi, Don. I didn't really mean to call him an outsider. I wasn't really implying anything when I said that. It really meant to be a joke, but I felt like I said something bad.
He does take it a little too far, I think, with the joking. There she is. Look at her. Keiichi-kun, I was waiting for you. Let's try our best today.
I understood what Tomitake-san was trying to say. Someone gallivanting around while waving an axe certainly would seem dangerous. You should cover that axe with something when you have it in public. It's not good to carry it around out in the open like that.
Seems that I lost it, so there isn't one.
Think about it, there really was no need to try to keep up appearances. Everyone in... You're gonna have to help me with this shit.
Everyone in Hinamizawa probably already knew about Rena's eccentricities. Such a hard word to say.
So, Hinamizawa?
Hinamizawa, yeah.
That's gotta be a word I also can't pronounce.
Hinamizawa.
I'm just gonna say the village.
The village,
She's probably the only person who could carry around an axe in the village and not be considered suspicious.
Oh well. Okay.
Let's finish this today. We burst through the last beam, we should be able to pull him out.
Yeah, it's definitely Keiichi.
I got everything I need. Leave it to me.
Okay.
I took the axe from Rena and made my way up to the unstable slope.
Thought she said she lost the axe.
I think she meant the covering for it.
Oh. Just wait, Colonel Sanders. Keiichi-kun will save you.
Alright, get back. I'll finish this one. I'll finish this in one go. A solid thwack rang throughout the village, as if the job was being done by a lumberjack. We better see a picture of Colonel Sanders, or else I'm gonna fucking riot.
We might not. I think it's a copyright issue. How is it? Think you can do it? If it looks too hard, you don't have to strain yourself.
If I can break through this, then we'll be good. I have plenty of power today. I can do it. But this adversary was more formidable than I have expected. First of all, I've never used an axe before. During a school camping trip, I wanted to split the wood, but I lost at rock, paper, scissors and wasn't able to do it. Because the spot where I was standing was so unstable, I soon became tired. I decided to take a break. Rena's already spread out a tarp and laid down some tea and sweets. I'm fine. I'm almost there. I'll make sure Rena can give Colonel Sanders a good night kiss tonight.
Yeah, thanks. Giving Colonel Sanders a good night kiss. How?
Come to think of it, Rena, Come to think of it, Rena, you're a transfer student too, right?
Oh my god.
Where did you live before? I asked her nonchalantly while drinking tea. I thought she'd lived here all her life.
In Kanto? It wasn't as rural as it is out here, but it was still out in the countryside. Why did you move here? To Hinamizawa, I mean. You know, this is pretty far out in the boonies. Why did you move here? Does it have to do with your dad's work?
Dad said he wanted to move out to a studio. He's been saying for a while that he wanted somewhere deep in the mountains like this would be perfect.
Studio? Is your father an artist or something?
He paints scenery. Seems like twice a year he opens a gallery for the stuff he does. When he started his works were displayed in an industrial plaza in Tokyo, but now they're exhibited in house.
Mukuhara mess. I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's the house he lives in.
Oh.
He's determined to have them displayed in the Waterfront International
Exhibition.
That was stumbling me for some reason. Exhibition hall.
That's amazing. Let me see them next time.
I was too embarrassed to tell her that I didn't really know what kind of pictures my father painted. Well, eventually, I would pick myself up while giving some vague answers.
Kanto, she's a Pokemon trainer. Okay, I'm sure someone has made Rena's Pokemon team before. Are there any Pokemon using
it's gonna be
axe?
spoilers. Yeah, the little dragon Pokemon from Generation 5.
Oh yeah. Axu.
Axu.
It would be spoilers. It would absolutely be spoilers. I can think of some things. But you transferred in the middle of the semester, didn't you? Wasn't that a hassle?
Not really. I was getting bored of this city anyway. I was trying to get answers from Rena, but she ended up being the one giving out all... But I ended up being the one giving out all the answers. It was a bit of a wiry... Is it rye?
Rye.
A bit of a wry smile on my face. I grabbed the handle of the axe and headed back to the worksite.
Bum, bum, bum. Back again, switch to the laptop. Yeah, we got the laptop. Let's go.
The air grew colder as the sun slowly set. The Higurashis began their song as if to tell me to stop and head home for the day. Just a bit more. Today, I would end it. When I first started, I chatted with Rena as I worked, but now I didn't even have that luxury. Hoorah! You little... Damn it! I'd swung the axe countless times, just like this. Contact. Shards of wood splintered. The assailant butchered the victim's body with hatchets and pickaxes. I recalled that passage from the tabloid.
It's fucked.
Once hit with something like this, it would smash. One hit with something like this would smash someone's head in. Axes and pickaxes were not meant to be swung at people, ever. With one last swing, the beam cracked apart. The weight I put into the axe has not only split through the beam, but smashed the statue's shoulder as well. The arm came off with a sickening sound. It clattered down noisily, stopping at my feet.
Yo, hello Kaizoku. Welcome in. She giga on my shake. So true. Shit's getting serious. What's the matter? Are you hurt?
Sorry. The figure's arm, I broke it off.
Oh, that's all? I thought Keiichi-kun hurt himself.
I probably had a really guilty look on my face. Rina said that without a hint of dismay, and she smiled. We just need to tape it back on and put a coat over him. Nobody will even notice.
I think
I see. Yeah, I see.
It's
Let's
okay.
pull him out then. Can you get that side?
Okay.
Come on, show us Colonel Sanders, you cowards.
I know. Put it. Come on.
Seeing that they haven't been able to find one of the arms you see.
Oh God.
I laughed dryly at how pathetic I was for considering the arm flopping down and rolling to my feet to be such a bad omen.
Yo, thank you for the follow, Don. Have some milk. I got plenty. You can have some of Will's today. He's got plenty.
Hey, no, that's mine. I ain't no charity case. Both Rina and Mion know how sickening that incident was. So they pretended that they didn't know. I'd looked it up all by myself. And shamefully enough, I was scared. You're pathetic, and she... Maybe I... Alright, Reyna. Let's do this in one go. Ready, and...
Whoa. We did it. We did it, Keiichi-kun. Yay.
The right time to give 3 cheers. That moment of 2 days' work was bearing fruit. He who was brought to the village covered in filth to meet his end. Instead, we were able to welcome him back. You're pretty lucky, Colonel Sanders. Your new master is a pretty decent person.
Wow, Colonel Sanders. He really is cute.
It didn't matter that he was dirty. Rena nuzzled him cheerily with her cheek. I was dead tired, but seeing Rena's happy face made it all worth it. I'll help you carry it back. It'll get bad if it gets dark.
Yeah, right. I really want to thank you, Keiichi-kun. I won't forget this.
Think really hard about what you'll do to repay me, okay?
Whoa. I wonder what kind of repayment. I wonder.
For now, I just hold back my my evil cackle. We really were ready to take this to our house, but we couldn't go like this. We rolled the statue up to the tarp and lifted him. And so Jack and Jill went down the hill, carrying a human-sized bag and an unsheathed axe. I prayed that we wouldn't run into... Oh, can you Help me again.
Tomitake-san.
Tomitake. Tomitake. If he saw us here and took a picture, I'd need to get rid of him. Lol.
This is like the most... This came out in like 2002.
We need to get rid of him. Laugh out loud.
Lol. Laughing out loud.
Does that mean to be a warning for an outsider like me? Something struck me as like odd about those words. Tomitake-san, unable to grasp my sense of humor I've left behind. To be fair, he has a very wicked sense of humor.
Yeah, his sense of humor kind of fucked. Giga Milk and Will Milk.
I think that's the end of
Double
chapter...
milk.
Yeah, that's the end of chapter 4.
What kind of name is Rena?
So I think I'll be fine with doing chapter 5, and then I think I might have to call it here.
Okay, so we'll do one more chapter and then we'll call it. That sounds good to me. We're doing a shorter one today, y'all, but that's alright. I'm very pleased.
Let's do the tips.
Few tips. Special tabloid. So yeah, so we
It's the last one.
Just what kind of name is Rena?
I'll let you narrate this one.
Okay. Rena's not here. Do you know where she is, Keiichi?
Huh? She was just there, actually. Hey, Mion. Where did Rena go?
Rena? Didn't she just go to the bathroom? She did say she's been having bowel troubles lately. God, that's the worst.
She's had too much KFC.
Oh no, I hadn't heard anything about that.
Satsuko. Do you know where Rena you know where Rena went? Rena, you say? I just passed her in the hallway. Rena had some class duties today, so she took the water to the flower bed. She's off to water the flower bed.
Ah, so it was Rena's turn for class duty. That's very much appreciated. Rena. Upon hearing it repeated, a thought came to my mind. It's rude to say this about someone's name, but it was a weird name. It was like a foreigner's name.
What kind of name is Rena, I wonder? What kind of kanji does her name use?
Rena is her nickname. She has a proper name as well.
What, really? I'm sure that Rena Ryugu was her full name. Well, I can understand if you're making that mistake, since we only call her Rena.
She even signs her name as Rena. It's like her real... It's like it's her real name in school.
I wonder what her real name is. Let's ask her when she comes back.
Satoko and Rika-chan looked at each other.
You don't need to ask her. We'll tell you what it is. Oh, that was... that was...
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
It's the Ri and...
It's the Rei from Ore. And the
Rei
Na
from Ore, Na from Nara.
from Nara. Reina.
Rina.
Re-
full name
oh,
is
her real
Reina.
name is Reina.
Reina Ryugu.
Yeah. Her real name is Reina, not Rena.
What about Rayman?
Rayman Ryugyu.
Reina, is it? So it's read out as Rina instead of Reina. That's pretty interesting reading. No, that's not it. Reina is the correct way.
Rena had told us that she wanted us to call her Rena. So we call her Rena. Amazing. Amazing. Kei-chan. Rena is Rena, you know? Only strangers call her Reina. You get where this is going? I understood.
I understand what Mion was. Yeah.
I understood
Sorry.
what Mion was saying. Oh, you're good, you're good. It didn't matter what her real name was, only what names we used between us. Rena Ryugu is Rena. She's nobody other than that.
So I was thinking, if I had a nickname, would you call me by that?
If it's good. So what do you want to be called?
Con Man.
And that was that was.
That's how it fucking ends.
Oh wait, hang on. Rena then came back into the classroom. One of the juniors near the door told Rena people were looking for her.
I was gonna say Mion didn't even fucking
He didn't even humor the con man bit.
Mion was like, nah, bro, that fucking name sucks ass.
Yeah, bro. That sucks dick. She would actually say that too.
Bro, I love you, but that name fucking sucks donkey
sucks
dick.
Cock. What's this now? Who was looking for me, I wonder? Seeing that both Mion and I sneered. I don't know who's saying this. Bailiff Ryugu, doth show yourself. Con man, oh, here we go. Con man, you're quite sinister. Well, what is this? Keiichi-kun and Michan are evil bailiffs. What the fuck? A con man?
Damn you. Oh god, I'm not pronouncing that.
Renanosuke Ryugu.
Damn you, Renosake Ryugu. Today doth be when you meeteth thy maker.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
Have at thee.
Have at thee? Wah. Suke-san, Kaku-san, show them what for. Wait. Oh, here we go. I expect my fee to be paid to my Swiss bank account. Since it's come to this, we have no choice. We'll just have to have a grand battle with 5 people. Rena's fierce punches exploded in the proper timing to take out the seal. The evil that was Mion and myself were vanquished in the end.
I do hope that Rihanna goes on a journey to make the world a better place. How about heading to Nagata show?
I have no idea, yeah.
My destination is
decided by where the cute stuff gathers. Yeah, I didn't really get her voice there. The toll of the bell signaled that break time was over. Come on, Keiichi-kun, Michan. The teacher's coming. I took Rena's hand and stood up. It was just as the teacher had entered the classroom. Just one more hour. Man, oh man. Gotta buckle down for one more. Alright, so that was that.
What a weird tip.
That was a weird... Yeah, they're all weirdos, is I think what we're learning.
Alright, on to
chapter 5.
I wonder how many chapters are in like a...
I think there's 15 in this one.
Okay, so we're nearly halfway there.
We're like a third of the way there.
Good.
I think the last few are shorter. How was it, Kei-chan?
So you went to Rina-san's house? Wasn't it amazing?
It's nothing like that, right? Right?
Unlike my house,
okay.
the Ryugu's residence wasn't newly constructed. It had been renovated from a pre-existing building. Well, the house itself was fine. The problem was the yard.
There's a bunch.
It was cramped with so many rows and rows of oddities.
She's basically American. She just has a bunch of shit in her yard.
No, she's a hoarder.
Yeah.
They're all the same as Colonel Sanders. Stuff you'd see while walking around town. The cake stop's little mascot, Little Licky. The toad Oman in the front of the pharmacy.
That's a fake ass Pokemon.
We even have the amazing flying elephant from the top of the department store.
Just company mascots everywhere.
I'll agree with you with that. Those are cute. But why the mailbox? What do you get in trouble for that one?
But how? So cute.
She must have just had thought about that because her face were filled with delight. So it's the bigger the better. Just as long as it's big. And a room displays the smaller ones. I had a chance to see them before.
I think this is
and
still...
cute kids like Rika-chan are locked away in the basement.
Yep, I'll keep anything. How cute.
So she takes anything she likes back to her nest. No ill will intended. Hey, Rena. You know about the Statue of Liberty in New York, right? Is that cute?
Yeah, cute. How? I want it.
The US will probably come up with some countermeasures ASAP. If not, the Statue of Liberty will take a trip to the village in the not so distant future.
Loud door sound. My apologies for keeping you waiting.
Rika-chan had returned.
No fun being called to the staff room. Did you do something?
How rude! Rika-chan isn't a hoodlum like Keishi-san.
Her vernacular is insane. Nothing like that, Keiichi-kun. Rika-chan is a member of the festival committee.
Festival? The school cultural festival or something?
What's the name of the fucking festival again? Watanagashi? Did I get it right? Kei-chan. I already told you. It's the village festival, the Watanagashi. Good luck.
Oh, come to think of it, she did say there was going to be a festival at the shrine during the next break. So what's this Wakapaki no Matakuma thing about? Is it like a floating lantern festival?
I guess the last part where you set things adrift in a river is similar. Except we just use cotton things, like old worn out futons and padded cloaks. It's a festival expressing thanks for their years of service. The Cotton Drifting Festival. Yo, Streakwing, thank you for the care package. I'm gonna stretch.
Remember in recent news about the Statue of Liberty? Oh, Rena, she's all yours. The people living in the village dumped their futons and padded cloaks in a stream?
Yeah. It's normal.
It sounds like it'd be a lot of trouble if it got backed up and up the current. Maybe they should just drop some fish and have a fish wrangling competition. Skewer them and sprinkle some soap. Oh man, I can smell it already. That's just summer camp. I never anticipated how destitute Katie-san's imagination capabilities would actually be. What? Would you tell what I was thinking? Something silly.
It was written all over your face.
What sort of face could have expressed all that I just imagined now? Rena demonstrated for me.
Yeah.
I see no argument here.
It's nothing fun like that, you see, but you should still look forward to it. Let's all go together. I'll come get you that day.
I don't really feel like going to these festivals unless someone asks me to. I wouldn't get bored if these guys were going.
You won't get bored. We're doing it again this year.
Mion proclamation came as she looked at each member in turn.
Oh, there's ads, motherfucker. Oh well.
What was this all about? You know, I had a friend who recently, I think he canceled his affiliation just so he could no longer get ads anymore. He said, look, it's kind of sad to lose the emojis, but if you have, Franker Face or...
You can make do, yeah.
Yeah, if you have, better Twitch TV, you still have emotes.
Mm-hmm. I guess that makes sense, because, so I have the ads spread out as, good as I can. I think I do, so I do 2 minutes of ads, or it's a minute and 30. It's either a minute and 30 or 2 minutes of ads. And what happens if you play 2 minutes of ads every 30 minutes, you don't get pre-roll, which you don't want to have pre-roll ads because that just fucking kills your engagement. That's what I've heard anyway. I'm not a super guru at this, but you know.
It sucks. If I had the ability to get rid of ads, I probably would. I
would too. It's really unnecessary. I mean, but it is the way that Twitch works, so it is whatever.
Yeah, I mean, they still need to make some money, but also they're just so aggressive with it.
Yeah, well, I hate when like the big banner ones come in and like take your whole screen over. I think those are like ridiculous.
Yeah.
But like just like a little one every once in a while, as long as they do ads for something good. If they're giving me like fucking some of those are terrible. Everyone would, which is why they don't give you a choice. Yeah. I mean, if they're throwing up condom ads on mine, that's premium. That shit is premium.
Get a
bad dragon ad.
I got a bunch of U.S. election ads on mine, and I'm like, I don't even live in the UK.
I'd be so mad. You're like, I don't even go here.
All right. What was this all about? From the way Mion looked, it was possibly
our club's summer tradition, the Watanagashi 4-demon firefight.
That sounds awful. What kind of a name is that?
I think it's a cute name, though.
I tried to object sharply, but Rena looked happy about it. I decided it was pointless to fight it.
Since Keiichi is here this year, it becomes 5 demons.
Rikus-chan made a small correction in the light of my presence. So how does this funky-sounding club activity tie into the festival? Oh,
classic.
This is where you exhibit your skills you've nurtured through your daily club activities.
Exactly. We show the full extent of the abilities that... Oh my god. We show the full extent of the abilities that the best of the best have obtained through our daily trials and tribulations. What a sentence. But last year the mayor got angry. So we need to make sure not to cause any problems this time. How? So basically, we're doing club activities while checking out the stalls.
Rika-chan really is the only one who explained things so they make sense. I see. So we'll be exhibiting on those busy festival grounds.
That's what the kids are calling it these days.
Yeah, Reno was right, of course, that it would be a reason why that would be a reason for the mayor to get angry.
Bunch of exhibitionists running around, that's bad. Exhibiting themselves? Sorry, it's just insane. I'm a psychopath. But it's lots of fun.
That was the only point I did not doubt. It would be, without question, fun. The day of the festival was drawing near.
Well, putting that aside for now, let's start our club activities today. Any objections? Nay. Our voices rang out in unison. Fuck yeah. When there's lots of people, card games really are the easiest to play. This really is the most basic of table games.
Playing with a marked deck again?
We'll use a new one today. There are no marks on the cards, so we'll all be on equal footing.
I wonder if that really is the case. I will have to inspect them. Well, that was fair. Just to be safe, everyone check the cards.
Yes, what was Rena's voice again? Yes, these seem to be fine. Are you all satisfied? Then today, I guess, we'll play President. That's good for 5 people.
Another standard card game. First one to get rid of all their cards wins.
Dude, we're fucking playing Uno.
The basic rules: play a better card than the last one before. You can play straights and pairs. There are various techniques that improve the game, like reversals.
Never played this before.
But because it was such a well-known game, there were a lot of house rules for it as well. The name, for example. In my hometown, we call it Millionaire. I'd like to go over some details. Are the Jokers wilds? Can you make a reversal with the free freeze?
No Jokers, 2 is the highest. You can reverse a reversal. You can only make a reversal with 4 of a kind, not 3. Also, you know that Peanut sends a good card. Wait, what? Oh, peasant. I said Peanut. Also, You know the peasant sends a good card to the president? None of that.
While I was confirming the familiar rules, Satsuko looked over me cautiously. I probably should have tried to look like more of an amateur. I was pretty used to this game. It's Presidents, and it's with a new deck. Today, I might be able to win. I have the gist of the rules now. But that wasn't everything, was it? So, what shall today's penalty be?
About that, why don't we all write something down on slips of paper and have the loser draw one?
Oh, that seems like it could be interesting. Oh, I'll write down a nasty one and have Kenji-san draw it.
It would be an awful if you wrote a bad one and drew it yourself.
Just don't lose. Oh, don't you know best? Oh,
I think that was Keiichi, so I think you're good. Mion
handed out.
Oh, sorry.
Several. I'll pass it over in a bit.
Okay.
Mion handed out several slips of paper to everyone.
Then write down whatever. Then write down whatever and put it in this bag. When you lose, stick your hand inside and pick one out.
Now then, what would be a good penalty? Worst case scenario, you draw what you wrote. Something too intense would be like digging your own grave.
Huh, hold on, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
No worries.
Oh, I see. Rika's saying don't write down no penalty.
Yeah.
That's no fun. Okay. No penalty. Let's forbid that kind of idea from being written down.
Rika-chan's casual suggestions caused Mion's hand to lure to a sudden halt.
Oh, she was...
Wow, that's so sneaky, Mion-san. She wrote no penalty in the corner of her slip, and the corner of her slip is folded. I see. Just in case you lost, you graphed the note with the folded corner and you'd be safe. That was a good idea. Diabolical, even, Mion. Rika-chan is quite formidable too, being able to see through like that. I couldn't underestimate her, even though she doesn't stand out.
Everyone, don't write penalties that are too mean, okay? How...
No one agreed to Rina's proposal. Everyone was ruthless. It's fine, Rina. Just don't lose.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I'll try hard so everyone has to pick the penalty I write.
Rina was quite brutal, even though she's previously appeared meek. Or not underestimate her either. I agree with that. I'm very curious what Rina's penalty is in particular.
Everybody's penalties are scary.
I still don't know what Rika-chan's penalty would be like.
Have you noticed who I'm doing Rika's voice as yet?
Kinda.
Basically, you can't afford to lose this game. Everybody here ready?
We all nodded determinedly. Having confirmed that, Mion dealt out our cards. I'll pass over narration to you now.
Okay, I wanted someone who was like soft-spoken but very direct. So I went with like I'm going for like a Fluttershy vibe. Finally, the battle begins. I had a decent starting hand. Card after card I played was in the middle. Not needing Mion to tell them, both Rika-chan and Satsuko played their cards without hesitation. Rena and I were the only ones who paused to think. It seemed that Rena genuinely couldn't make up her mind, but I was different. I was like a shark stalking its prey, just waiting for the right time to strike. I don't think sharks do that.
Huh? Will this work? Then I'll play free and I'm out. 9! Nobody? 8? 7? I'm out.
5 and 5. I'm out. Then I'll discard the last one, and I'm out. Bah! I missed my chance.
Loser of the first round of all people was me. I'm sorry.
You're good, you're good. And now I was certain. Today, I could win. Now then. Michan, pull out one of the slips, okay? Mion, accepting her defeat, scrounged around inside the bag and pulled out one piece of paper. What? Who did this? Who wrote this? Mion quivered and shrieked. What is it? What is it? How? Rena was also surprised when she peeked at it. What kind of terrible thing was written on it?
The principal
Pet the
on
principal on the head. Hey, wait.
Hey, wait.
How is this bad? Yeah, who is this? Keiichi.
Hey, son, do you not understand?
Do you not understand?
The principal is balding and is ashamed of it.
Satoko yelled with a serious look on her face, but she wasn't as loud as Mion's shriek. What could it be? The principal is a martial arts master.
He boasts about traveling around the world and perfecting his skill when he was younger.
He switched to teaching after seeing the poor state of education in Japan after the war. He was inhuman. Let me think about this.
I feel like it's just more like he's done so much that it's like...
I was trying to think about the timeline of this, because so he switched to education after the war. So he's been in teaching for
he's probably around
30,
60
40 years. Yeah, because it's 1983.
Maybe
Hit that guy's head. As the club president, there is no way I can set a bad example by refusing. Phew. Hi-ya! She bellowed out a yell as she dashed off down the hallway.
Would it have been easier to just sneak out quietly and then try to do it without making a fuss?
Probably impossible. They say he used to hunt sea slugs just by sensing their presence. I could do nothing but wait with bated breath. Kerpow! A rumble shook the classroom. Lightning McQueen! That's the principal's aerial opener. Boof, pow, whap, zashing, kaboom! Following the launcher with a jab, jab, strong, fierce combo. I don't play fighting games. He's even using meter. What the fuck?
I can't believe we're gonna play the fucking Higurashi fighting game with the principal's the final boss.
I didn't realize the principal was in the game.
From how it sounded, the principal's jumping fiercely. The principal's jumping fierce sounds like a multi-hit combo.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Nothing I can do now except stay calm. I understood now why there are no delinquents at the school. Except for Keiichi. After a few moments of silence, Mion slumped back to us. Petted. Is that good enough? Mion said before collapsing.
He's alive at least. Now, we can continue the game. Monsters.
Oh god, the principal knows how to juggle. I was amazed the person who made club activities like these could say that. But now, the worst penalty is gone now, right? Right? Rena tried to lighten the mood and was only met with Mion's malicious grin. She was serious now. I'm not holding back anymore. You'll all get yours. The pace of the game became bizarrely quick. I could tell the game had gotten more intense. Ace, 3, 4, 5, I'm out. I'm out as well. Oh, that's Keiichi.
I'm out too.
Are we ever gonna see Keiichi?
3 and I'm out now.
I'll have to show you what Keiichi looks like later. Eek, I lost! And the heavens chose to vanquish Rena. What kind of penalty, I wonder? What kind of penalty, I wonder? It wasn't exactly hard for her to be worried. Just thinking of the level of difficulty of Mion's first penalty still made me quiver. And so the penalty she drew with trembling fingers was... The heck was this? Speak like a maid.
Speak like a maid. Comedy spring noise.
Huh? What comedy spring noise? Huh? What is this? This one. What do I need to do?
So basically, it just means that you have to use the same expressions as a maid.
Call everyone master and mistress. I can do that. How? Okay. Master? It hit me like a ton of bricks. Sorry.
Honey of bricks. Honey of bricks.
I had no idea who wrote that penalty, but she was awesome. I think this is
Reina,
Keiichi.
can you shuffle the cards and deal?
Yes, master.
I
I could just
right
die
now.
right now. What a pervert. Anyway, let's continue.
Right, Reina?
Oh,
That was me.
yes, master. The eagerness to which I was goading Rena into addressing me as master was downright impressive, if I do say so myself. Hoya! I won't lose any more, I'm out. Sorry.
I shan't lose either.
I'm out.
Then with that, I'm out too.
I can't believe it. It's Rena's loss again? She does speak in the third person. Rena again? What kind of penalty would it be this time? I was delighted by the mysterious sense of anticipation. Anticipation? No, this was conviction.
Remove one piece of clothing from the top and bottom half of your body.
Excuse me?
Huh?
Huh?
This must have been Mion.
Or Keiichi. Keiichi or Mion. That's just indecent. Oh, maybe it is. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, whenever it doesn't show a portrait, that's probably
Yeah,
Keiichi.
that's Keiichi, yeah.
Keiichi.
My face reddened
My
in
face
anger.
reddened with anger. If I didn't yell something out, I would be able to hide my shaking.
Ah, who did write that? God, please give that man a Nobel Prize.
That would be an ignoble prize.
It's very funny. Not good, not good. What was I thinking about? What I was thinking about was written on my face. How? Oh, me-chan. Hold on. It's too... Rena begged Mion with teary eyes, but everyone knew Mion's answer already. Nope, won't go easy on you. You lost, so take it like a man.
Just take off your tie.
Yeah, and tie and like socks or something.
Tie and shoes.
Or shoes. Understood, master. How? I'll undress. Wow.
What?
I looked around thinking someone else would probably stop her. Of course, I wasn't exactly trying to stop her either. Alright, shit's getting unhinged.
No, just take off your shoes.
We're on Twitch TV, everyone. Please. Then I heard the rustling of clothing. The sound of her skirt hitting the ground sent my heart racing. Is this fine, master? I looked away like a gentleman. But these club activities, you needed to be ruthless after all. She's wearing her bloomers.
Oh, it's just her
the PE bloomers. Yeah. I think that's him.
Angie-san, whatever were you expecting? Certainly, we would not have her strip if she wasn't wearing her PE clothes underneath.
So I have to go poke fun at me. But right now I can't hear it. Not bad, Kei-chan. This old man never even thought you would go after her like that.
You got it all wrong. I didn't write that one.
He did. Master didn't write this one? Her squirming around in her PE clothes made it impossible for me to not feel anything. All right, Keiichi. Yeah, calm down. Mion probably wrote that one and planned it to go after me as I panicked. You can't fall for her trap after knowing it's a trap. Clear your head, calm down and assess the situation. I was determined to think my way out of this, and the answer was quite simple.
I win.
I then became a god. I, who had already entered the domain of godhood, what would dare stand in my way?
Calm it down, fucking light Yagami.
Yeah, really. It was like they were pulled to me magnetically. I was picking up aces and twos like nobody's business.
Eek. How could my luck of the draw be so bad? Sasuke lost, right? Then I'll draw the penalty. Speak like a little sister.
What? I don't remember the anime being like this.
Ugh. Fine, Oni-chan.
Yes. The pleasure of making this brat disgrace herself. This old man loses again.
Mion's lost, right? I'll draw it up. Wear a girl's school swimsuit. Shit, I think we're gonna get banned.
Yeah, I think it's GG. Y'all, I'm getting banned. I wish Keiichi had drawn this one. Anyway. No, that's the one I wanted Kei-chan to get. She's me. She's just fucking me, okay? I don't know how else to put it. We have the same fucking hair.
Right.
We have the same hair. Right. I'm using my voice for her. Yes. Mion's despair was like sweet honey. Master, I lost again.
Rina lost? I'll draw it for you.
Keiichi's done something devious with the deck here.
Let the person in first place rest their head on your lap. This is getting, like, weird now.
Yeah, it is getting uncomfortable.
I think this is like his fucking perverted fantasies. No, this can't be real.
He's kind of taking advantage of the situation. How in this outfit, Master? Yeah. She's fucking the CSI. She's not wearing a skirt. So it's her bare legs. Yeah, he's perverted as fuck.
Eek. Oni-chan, you're too good, Sniffle. Sasuke lost again. I'll draw it. Obey the person in first place. Oh, come on. How about I give you a nice... How about I have you give me a nice soldier massage? Fine, Oni-chan. Come on, do it a bit harder. Don't use your nails. What nails? Have you seen those fucking crab claws?
Yeah, no, I imagine she's just like fucking his back up with those big meaty
Wahahaha. Where's Rika? Why hasn't Rika lost any of these?
Rika is just too powerful. I had transformed into an evil dictator and couldn't be doing any better. I felt like I could control how the cards played out with my mind, and even decide what suits would appear just by willing it. By the time I realized it, I had already assembled a harem. I was laughing.
Alarm!
Illegal. I was laughing haughtily as I rested my head on Rena, who is now a bloomer-clad maid. Satoko was wearing a collar and had taken on little sister properties. Mion was fanning me while wearing a school swimsuit. How? Today is Master's overwhelming victory, isn't it? Eek. Please refrain from moving your head around so much. I began to think, why does man have no end to his desire? He's pontificating again. How could I wish for more than this palace of dreams? What is it, Keiichi?
I'm saddened by the thought of a man having no end to his desires.
That was it.
That was it.
What is a man? Hi, Mia. Shit's getting really, really weird.
Things are getting pretty amogus in here.
It's getting sus, but it's remaining just on the edge where it's still like funny.
Listen, I could see an anime being like this and like it's played for laughs.
It absolutely is played for laughs in the show, because like stuff like this happens.
Yeah,
it's very comedy.
I just want to see fucking Rika-chan fucking go turbo mode.
No spoilers, but every character in this show will go turbo mode. Every character is gonna get their moment in the sun. Okay, I'll tell you that.
No spoilers, you ass.
That's not a spoiler. That's just good writing. You got to utilize all the characters. Rika-chan hadn't been in first, but she continued to escape being in last. Keiichi is quite greedy. It's said you should know when enough is enough.
I know that very well. But how to say it? I feel like you wouldn't mind if I feel like I wouldn't mind if I died now.
Eek. Master, please refrain from moving your head around. Not exactly a palace of desires. Mine would have a lot more huge butts. Yeah, mine would have a lot more huge butts and people who are of age. You say you wouldn't mind dying. Then that can be arranged. Rika-chan said in her usual calm manner with a cheery tone. This was undoubtedly a declaration of war. Emphasis on age, yeah, for sure. Oh, there's the swimsuit. Go, Rika-chan, go, take him out.
The fucking oversized collar is pretty funny. Defeat this archetypal of perversion.
I mean, he really is at this point. I might not be able to win, but I'll beat him. Such stoicism from a little girl who's always hidden away in Satoko's shadow. It would probably be rude not to meet her head on. I shall face you myself, little one. I saw Mion swap a few cards with Rika-chan in the middle of the game, but pretended I didn't see it. Do you believe you can defeat Keiichi-sama with just that? 2. Ace, ace, ace. 8, 8, 8, 8. Reversal. Everybody looked over at me. I was still burning with confidence. Mwahaha. The 4 of them have all allied against me. That's it. You're making me laugh.
That was good. Reversal, reversal. What? How could such a thing be?
Satoko let out a shriek. Mwahaha, you simpletons. Using up all of her cards before calling the reversal left Rika-chan with no good cards. She was defeated soon after. I lost.
Finally, you fall into my clutches. Now
I'll pick one out. Oh no, you're speaking.
What? Wear cat ears, a bell collar, and a tail. Wahaha.
Oh, sorry. Even the penalties were as I wished.
Okay, in fairness, he didn't make all these penalties.
No, he didn't write any of these, except for the one. I don't know which one he wrote, to be honest. Rika-chan hung her head and equipped the 3 holy artifacts. It's questionable as to why such things were in Mion's locker, but since I had no objections, I didn't ask.
So was he the only one? Was the one he wrote the principal petting one?
Yeah, I think his was the principal petting, actually, now that I think about it.
All these other fucking ones.
That's the ones that they came up with.
Yeah.
Insane. Whoa, this was so... How? It felt like I had become Rena. This was definitely cute. Cute, isn't it? Isn't it? How? I want to take her home. That wasn't me talking. That was the actual Rena. Mew. As Rika-chan mimicked a cat, teary-eyed rings of smoke escaped from Rena's ears with an audible poof. Rika-chan must take home, taking her home. Just for a while. I won't do anything strange. Nothing strange. Mia with the Mew.
Oh no,
Oh, everyone in chat's turning into kitties too. Look at that. I'm a psychopath. I see. I still have one trick left. Mion gasped and dropped her fist into an open palm. If Rena must, she can take me home.
After Rina-san beats Kenshi-san, she can.
The thought that Rena in cute mode would be able to defeat me. Would it be that easy? Opposing me was the same as opposing God. I'd teach them their place.
How preposterous.
Are all these girls just cringe fail? I think everyone in this game is cringe fail.
I think the main character is also a big cringe fail
No,
too.
Keiichi is very cringe. Like, don't get me wrong.
That Rina can't defeat me. Eep. For a moment, I didn't know what's going on. I'll take over for now.
Yeah, no worries.
52 cards dance and float freely between Rina's hands, like the machinations of a master magician. She's doing the thriller dance. In the middle of the flowing cards was Rina's...
Thriller's not out yet. At least I don't think... Hold on, let me Google when Thriller came out.
In the middle of those flowing cards was Rena's ecstatic expression, her head bobbing around.
Thriller came out in 1982. She's doing the Thriller dance. It's confirmed. It even reached Hinamizawa. Shall we, Keiichi-kun? Hurry.
My whole body knew it already. I was going to lose.
No play?
No play?
Nothing to play, Kei-chan? Then with this, I'm out.
Everyone cheered. I was spent. Phew, I've got no regrets. God, thank you for letting me dream a little. Now then, take one out.
No, it's...
I'll take this one out. Keiichi-san's penalty. This is it. Everyone peeked in unison. Gaze is flickering between the text and my face. All day today, I did as I pleased. I'll do whatever it is. What's on there? All.
Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ, that noise. I thought my FF crafting procced or something. Wait, what noise? Also, hi, Swan.
That is such a fucking good final thing.
Yeah, no, just all of them.
Huh? Every penalty up until now.
Yes, let's go. Okay, this is based. This is suddenly based.
What the heck?
Boing.
Keiichi-san, you should not be speaking. Shouldn't you not be speaking like a little brother? Yes, Oni-chan. Oni-san. Look. Wow, this is quite addicting. Next, I'll have you rub my shoulders. Kenji.
Keiichi-kun, I don't need the lap pillow, so do that. Oh.
So do that other one.
I don't need the lap pillow, so do that other one, okay?
Yes, master.
Oh, how? Keiichi-kun, that's so cute. Say it again. Say it again.
Please spare me, master.
Rena oh, sorry, go ahead.
Rena passed out with a squee. blood spewing from her nose like a fountain. My dignity was being trampled more than a communal doormat.
Next is from this old man.
Oh.
I'm gonna have you fan me for a good long while, you know?
Whoosh! Whoosh!
Oh, and I almost forgot. You need to wear this, don't you? The school swimsuit.
What? This is for girls! Can I wear the one for boys? It's clearly written here, wear a girl's school swimsuit. As you can see. Sounds cool, it's like a loan shark. Actually, me trying to escape reality as fast as humanly possible was pretty adorable if I didn't say so myself. But, whose school swimsuit am I going to wear? I'm wearing one of yours. You wouldn't like it, right?
This old man doesn't care about that kind of stuff at all. Think of it as a little benefit. I'm not that in shape, so I think even Kei-chan can fit into it.
The executioners surrounding me, wagging their fingers. No! I didn't get to pet the bald man!
Oh, that's true. I mean, that one's. I think they were all focused on everything else.
My first thought, it's tied around the waist.
Yeah.
Second thought, the chest area was pretty loose. Third thought, the crotch was almost hot.
Hahaha. Keiichi-kun is bending forward. Cute, cute. He'll be ready after you wear the cat ears, bell, and tail. Kei-chan, want to look in the mirror? It's amazing, really. It's probably the best. It's probably best if you look.
Certain scientific calculating nature mixed in with their fascination made me very scary. I would like to respectfully decline, Master. Your assemble is complete. If only you could send you home dressed like that. Oh. Then is this enough? I'll change and... While saying that, Mion placed her hands on my shoulders and Riki-san slipped behind me without a sound. Not yet, Keiichi. There's still the first penalty left. Uh-oh. In this getup? Rika-chan patted my head without saying a word.
That's him dying. The principal's gonna commit,
Sir, excuse me.
Oh, no. Yes, please come in.
I stepped forward into the principal's office. My bell collar jinged adorably.
Oh my god.
The principal froze solid with a smile on his face as he saw me. I couldn't blame him. In this sacred place of study, specifically in his office.
This is very dangerous. This is not something you should ever do.
Though I said excuse me as I entered, the sight of the person entering the school was in the school swimsuit, cat collar, ears, and tail.
This is going insane.
And for it to be a young male student. Without any doubt, any normal person's psyche would have stopped cold. But this could be explained. We'll call it the uncanny valley camouflage, if you will. When humans see others, they can only begin to act after confirming, this is human. Very human design. Meaning that if he could not comprehend what was in front of him, then in those moments before he could begin to fully process the situation, his mind was completely blank. That's my one and only chance for victory. My penalty. Rubbing the principal's head. Principal, I challenge you to... I heard what sounded like Zazinga free time. Is free gauge super? The principal said one thing to me. What does it mean to be a man? And in a heartbeat, whoosh! The tremor resounded through the
Hinamizawa.
the village's twilight. What is a man? Gets uppercutted. That's just the middle part, too.
That was crazy. That whole sequence was insane.
Okay, in fairness, if I was a principal and one of my fucking students came looking like a fucking e-boy and wanted to pat my balding head, I'll let you do the narration for now.
Rena was given permission to caress Rika-chan's head as much as she wanted, so they headed home together very pleased. Once again, today, it was just Mion and I going home. Man, that was intense. I didn't know Kei-chan was so good at president.
No, I was more surprised than anyone else.
If I was playing with the guys, I wouldn't have been that strong. But still, oh yeah,
it was pretty bad. Being carried off in a stretcher in that outfit will probably haunt me until the day I die.
Haha. But that's fine, isn't it? You're able to do something to boast about for the ages, too. How? Well, when she says it like that, we both smiled at each... when she says it like that, we both smiled at each other. Oh, fuck. Oh, we meet again, Keiichi-kun. It was Tomitake-san. It felt like I had been running into him quite often.
Hey, take any good pictures?
Well, a few. So, Tomitake-san suddenly leaned over and whispered into my ear. You sure get around. Today you already have a different girl?
It's not like that.
No need to hide it. It's important to get lots of experience when you're young. You should not say that.
Yeah, especially to a school kid.
To a fucking, basically a high schooler. Because Tomitake-san let out such a crude laugh. Mion knew what we were talking about without even hearing his whispering. I've heard through the grapevine that Mr. Tomitake is quite the catch himself. Huh? No, that wasn't my intention. Sure. Keep up the good work and take plenty of pictures. See ya. Mion seemed to really want to get rid of this lout quickly. From the way she spoke, it seemed as if Mion knew Tomitake-san quite well. How's the year treating you, mister? It's Tomitake. How's the year treating you, mister? Staying until the Watanagashi? Oh, wait.
It was Mion.
Oh, it was Mion. Yeah, okay. Yep, I plan to. After photographing the festival, I plan on heading back to Tokyo. Being a photographer sure is easy. Be sure to win some big award and become famous. You spent all your best years on photography after all. I don't think I'm that far gone.
Yeah, Mion's quite a little bit, little catty.
Yeah. Don't they say men start developing their own unique flavor in their 30s? What does it matter what you taste like? That's so gross. I don't know.
Imagine getting fucking Imagine getting humbled by a fucking child.
Yeah, really. Oh, ha ha ha. Look at the time. I need to get back to the inn before it gets dark. Tomitake-san began to take his leave with a dry laugh. It did look like he was outmatched by Mion. Now then, I'll see you both at the festival. After waving a hand cheerfully, Tomitake-san disappeared amidst the cries of the Higurashi. The way he's going, he probably won't ever get famous. I had him promise he'd display a picture of me if he ever opened up a gallery, but I don't think that'll ever happen.
So you know him? Tomitake-san?
Yeah, he's an acquaintance of sorts, but you know how easy it is to tell who's an outsider.
It sounds like you meet him all the time.
Tomitake-san comes around to Hinamizawa regularly, maybe 2-3 times a year. He says he's taking pictures of the seasonal scenery and wild birds, but well, those photos really are nothing to phone home about. The image Mion painted of Tomitake-san was fairly unique. The Tomitake-san I knew was more mysterious. The words flowed naturally from my mouth.
I wonder if he's really here to take pictures of the birds.
Mion stared at me blankly as if to ask, why do you say that?
It just seems like he's here for something other than taking pictures, I think. Don't you get that feeling?
Like about that incident, the dismemberment. Oh, you too? If so, you've got good instincts, Kei-chan. She agreed with what I thought, but was quite chipper in how she said it.
You knew about that then, Mion?
Of course. He might be able to pull one over on everyone else, but he can't fool this old man. Mion was posturing pretentiously, but I had easily come to a very different conclusion from what she was imagining. Oh, wait a minute.
What's up?
I'm trying to think here. Take pictures of birds. Other than taking pictures.
I mean, the first time we met him, he was the first person to instigate the mention of the lynching.
I had come to a very different conclusion from what she was imagining. I don't understand that in particular. I have an idea, but it might be based on knowledge that you do not have yet, so.
Yeah.
It felt like all apprehensions I had about Tomitake-san disappeared, lifting a burden off my shoulders. I was finally able to appreciate how clear the evening sky over Hinamizawa was. I exhaled everything in my lungs and inhaled just as much. It smelled like dusk. What is it, Kei-chan?
It's just that... Oh.
That's him.
Oh, sorry,
That's him.
No, it froze for a bit. No, it froze on mine.
It froze. Hold on.
Yeah.
We will fix it. Higurashi when they freeze.
There we go. It's just that I never thought the cries of the Higurashi could feel this good.
What's gotten into you all of a sudden, Kei-chan? We both continued to giggle, not knowing why.
I wonder what Rena is doing. Bet she's getting her fill of Rika-chan by now.
She's probably in the middle of asking her over so she can treat her to dinner.
It'd be great if she's able to take her home.
I wonder. Rika-chan is pretty good at that stuff.
Yeah, I feel the same. That head petting penalty was probably from Rika-chan.
I thought so too. The only one who could get away with patting his head is Rika-chan after all. Just pointless chit-chat. The hot day felt like it was being cooled down by the cries of the Higurashi. Dude, Higurashi do be crying though in this fucking show. Huh? Are we at the end of chapter 5? What a weird place to end chapter 5.
It got front-loaded a lot. I'm probably okay with doing one more chapter.
We got new tips though.
Community notice.
So you're good with one more?
Yeah,
The
let's
fate
do one
worse
more.
than death. Have your luck run out. I got an achievement. View new tips. Let's see here. Community notice.
Oh, I'm sure this is gonna be nice and fucked up.
Yeah.
I'll read this one.
Lovely.
We are greeting the end of the rainy season sooner than the prior years. On this day, when it feels like the summer will soon arrive, I'm pleased that everyone is in good health. The season for the...
Watanagashi.
Can you like break
I'll
it down
just
for me?
read.
What? So the Watanagashi.
Nagashi. Yep. Yep.
Watanagashi. The season for the Watakunashi is finally upon us.
It roughly translates, I believe, to cotton drifting.
Watakunashi.
The cotton
I believe the
drifting
assistance
festival.
of the town council will make this a wonderful festival. I also wish to ask for the assistance of everyone in regards to a few things. Number 1, collecting bazaar goods. We look forward to a well-received village grand bazaar expedition, holding a mass collection of exceeding goods and used clothes. Excess goods and used goods. No raw goods, please. Management. Makino.
Makino.
Well, telephone number blank. Number 2. Recruiting Little Festival drum dancers. A renowned Little Festival drum dancers group known for its colorful choreography, the Shofu Society is taking last-minute participations. Looking forward to any showboats, elementaries, and middle schoolers. Management, Kimiyoshi. Number 3, taking donations. We are accepting donations in multiples of 1,000 yen. For every 1,000 yen donation, you'll be awarded a refreshment stand ticket. Management, Sonozaki. We're always taking suggestions for a way to improve the festival at all times. If you have interesting ideas, please call Kimiyoshi at... There's a 200 yen refreshment stand ticket attached to the cut line.
So that was not dark at all. It was just about the upcoming
basically saying, like,
festival.
everyone have a good time at the festival.
Yeah. End of chapter 5. Holy shit, we just did that whole chapter. Now we're going to do the next one, hopefully.
This one will be the last one, though.
Yep, the last one of the evening.
I think 3 chapters per.
Three per is pretty good. A few days had passed since the incident. During that time, either Mion was busy or Rika-chan had to help with festival preparations, so we couldn't get everyone together for club activities. Even though I thought I would never want to participate again after the years it shaved off my life each time, not having it only made my heart grow fonder. I really am not honest with myself. Today we finally had our club activities again. These weren't the same old club activities. It was called the Watanagashi 5 Demon Firefight. And it was one of the biggest events in the club.
Watanagashi. Mm-hmm. Keiichi! Does this yuka still fit you? Can you try it on for a second? Mom pulled out an old dusty yukata. Nah, I don't need this. I don't need a yukata. Those are embarrassing, so I'll just go in my normal clothes. But this is a festival. Wear it, okay? Rena and the others said that regular clothes are just fine. If I was the only one wearing a yukata, it'd be like even more embarrassing. I put on the same vest as usual. I'll be going with Rena and the others, so don't need to worry about me. Isn't it so? I'll be going with Dad when he wakes up. Dad let out a snore from the sofa. From how it looks, he must have been pulled an all-nighter from last night. He just finished sending in his manuscript. So he might not wake up for a while. Seems like my dad writes for art magazines sometimes too. I never read it though. I wonder if my dad is a really famous artist. Since his own son is saying something like that, I can't imagine he's selling all that well.
Jesus.
But he's able to feed the family free, and my life isn't exactly full of hardships. Could be that he's some master painter and I didn't know about it. He's doing all the furry art of giantess, giant
shit.
Falco with the
No, it's 1983. What would he be doing in 83? Just commercial work is available still.
I mean, the guy who made Astro Boy was doing fucking furry art in his spare time.
Oh yeah, Tezuka. Tezuka was definitely a furry. Keiichi-kun, are you home? I think it's Rena.
Uh-oh, it's already time. I didn't want them coming here, so I was planning on leaving early and waiting outside.
I think this is Mom.
Rena-chan!
Yeah.
Thank you for always looking after my Kenshi.
Ah, ma'am. He's also been looking out for...
Why are you blushing from meeting my mom? That's so lame. Don't get all flustered. It really doesn't feel right. Let's go, Rena. That wasn't the mom.
That was all Keiichi, yeah.
I don't know why I keep voicing the mom like the fucking Brack Show mom.
Look, that's fine. That is allowed.
Since Rena would continue to space out if I left her here, I grabbed her hand and dragged her out. Rena-chan, look after Kenshi for me! Kenshi.
How? Yes, ma'am.
Chick, I'm gonna have to give the narrating back to you. My voice is not bad.
No, I can do that. Even if it means I must sacrifice myself, then why don't you do it right now?
What the fuck?
She waved back even as I was dragging her away. Keiichi's really dry. Oh, she's got her gun!
She's back in heat!
So, for the record, this is never explained, and I'm going to explain it right now because I was always so confused about this. It's airsoft. She really likes airsoft.
Yeah, no, you explained last time.
Yeah. This is such a shake fit. I'd totally wear this.
Would you have the airsoft gun too?
Yes. I'm not a big airsoft girly, but like it does kind of look sick with the holster. I'm from Florida. I would have a gun. Okay, Kei-chan, you hungry today? We'll take care of that at all these stalls.
You thought I'd let myself get full knowing the club activities will involve these stalls?
Usoda, yo, welcome Shinon. We haven't gotten there yet. Hold on. You thought? Wouldn't have it any other way.
Where are Rika-san, Satoko? Are they already at the temple?
Yep. Rika-chan's a festival committee member after all. Satoko-chan is probably with her as well.
I see. Alright. Let's make some noise today.
Yeah! We were already in high spirits with just the three of us there. Oh my god, it's a stock photo. It was way more lively at the Furude Shrine than the last time I came, far exceeding my expectations. Throngs of people were crammed between rows of market stalls, neatly lined with colorful paper lanterns. Despite that, it was actually quite enjoyable.
There sure are a lot of people here. Can't believe they all live in the village.
Hinamizawa. Everybody attends the Onikakushi. I think about half the village is here. It's not just that. Municipal and youth councils from neighboring towns and villages advertise this event as well. That's right. There aren't that many students at our school, but there are lots of kids here today.
It just doesn't feel like a festival unless there are hits running around, after all.
That's true, I agree. Hello and good evening. These two knew everybody we came across. Of course, I greeted them as well, but I still wasn't familiar with everybody yet. Oh, Rena-chan. Oh, thanks for the food you brought me a while back. My son loved it. He said it was delicious. It was nothing at all. I'm glad he liked it. Say hello to Kazuma-kun for me, please. How? Hey, if it isn't Sonozaki Ojo-chan. I think Ojo-chan means like uncle or something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Shinon might know. Means like grandfather. I'm in charge of a stand again this year. Make sure you come and visit. Pops, have you gotten fatter? You'll end up having a heart attack with a gut like that. Oh, this kid here is new. Are you one of our underclassmen? Yeah, he's one of my members, an upcoming hopeful. If you cross him, he could crush your stand in one night. You've got the little Missy seal of approval, I see. Hope you take it easy on me. I don't know why I turned into fucking president.
Well, I say, I'm from the South.
Yeah, as you could imagine, Mion was chatting away with the old guys running the stalls, making dick jokes. Mi-chan is really energetic after all. She's really popular with the older men.
I think Rina's pretty popular too. Being cute and all.
That was, of course, so long as her little condition didn't flare up. But as long as she's blushing quietly, she's pretty cute. I'm popular with some people? Really? Not my stand. I only knew Ojo-sama, sadly. I see.
With some people.
I evaded giving her a straight answer by roughly tousling her hair. The stallkeepers came all the way from town. It's not really a festival without them after all.
So are we gonna mess with them now? I don't care what kind of match it is. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win it.
I don't know if she said that. Oh yes, I'll try too. I don't know who said that. It's unclear.
Hey! You're all very late. It's unacceptable to keep a lady waiting, Keshi-san. Oops, my bad. So where's this lady I've kept waiting? What did you just say? What did you just say?
Alright, Satoko was in top form as well. Seemed she was all excited about being able to get everybody in the club together for the first time in a while. Whoa, Rika-chan, cute. Yeah, she's gonna be dressed as Shrine Maid. Rena let out an elated sigh. It seemed that the real lady had made her appearance. Sorry, spoilers. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to Keiichi as well. Keiichi. Woo! Keiichi. Looking good. You're looking sharp again this year. Cute. I'm gonna take you home. Rika-chan was wearing a Shrine Maiden outfit. Yup. Rena's little outburst was completely understandable.
Rika-chan's clothes sure look like the real deal.
Is that a
Is that a real Shrine Maiden outfit?
My grandmother made them by hand. They're quite authentic. Rika-chan has an important task to do at the end of the festival, so she's wearing this.
So what's Rika-chan's responsibilities then?
She is the Shrine Maiden. I see.
Okay.
Rika-chan was on the executive committee because she performed all the Shrine Maiden rituals for the festival. My work is only during the finale of the festival, so I can still play for a while.
But we can't afford to waste any time. Let us begin.
All right. It felt good to wander around the festival with just the five of us. Do you want to take over again?
No, I'm good. I just have that. It's like
the back and forth. Mion called everyone over to a stand that caught her attention and proposed a rather odd competition. Takoyaki eating race. Everyone has to buy their own. Ready? Go. A standard in vendor stalls, the takoyaki stand. What was especially standard for these kinds of events was the fact that they were simply balls of dough. Takoyaki in name only.
Oh, just donuts. It burns!
Are you okay, Keiichi-kun? Have some water.
My, eating those scalding takoyaki is a holy suicide.
I guess the trick is to buy the ready-made ones that have been left around for a while. They really don't taste good. Rika's just like, fuck this shit. The next stall was a shaved ice stand. It was still a bit early in the season for that, but right then it didn't matter. Let's do shaved ice this time. It's a shaved ice eating race. Ready, go.
Ready, go.
Shaved ice eating race? I can't.
As long as you can melt it a bit in your body heat, then it's so cold.
Not smart. This old man ordered it with plenty of syrup. It'll melt quickly when it's mixed up. Those stooges were too late. Oh, sorry, it's you. Or no, it is me. The moment they chose to tackle it head on was their downfall.
Phew. Finished.
Kei-chan is done? That was too fast. It's gonna get brain freeze. Hey, it couldn't be. Keiichi-kun, you didn't add the water from the goldfish tank behind you, did you? That can't taste very good. Next to that was another old favorite, a cotton candy stand.
Why don't we do this one next? Of course, it's a speed eating contest.
Hey, how do you eat cotton candy quickly? How? On Satoko's mark, Mion, Satoko, and I all compressed the cotton candy with our bare hands. The time it took to stick the whole thing in our mouths, 3 seconds flat. I expected Satoko to figure it out, but I didn't think Kei-chan would too.
I can't have you treating me like I'm a newbie forever, can I?
It won't taste very good. Rika-chan had also crushed it between her hands and stuck it into her mouth. This is probably the only place in Japan where people eat cotton candy like this. I think only Rena's cotton candy was happy with how it was eaten. But it felt like we'd ended up doing stuff like eat noodles through the nose contest or human water pump at the goldfish scoop at the rate things were going. This old man will probably still win too.
I'm simply no match for Mion-san when it comes to these eating repulsive things. Yeah, seriously.
What's up with you guys? Are you telling me you don't want to have a blue Hawaii topped with yakisoba eating contest? I don't know what that is. Shake, shake, that's me. Both Satoko and I shook our heads in unison. Can we have a game that doesn't involve food this time, can we? Rena's proposal was a godsend. It was about time we played a different type of game. It also seemed like neither Rena nor Rika-chan were any good at speed eating or gorging themselves. Okay, Rena, I'll let you pick out the next game. Anything is fine. Well then, I'm gonna be the judge. Find cute things on the festival grounds. You have 1 minute.
Fine by me. I know exactly what Rena likes.
Alright, I think I can win with that. Ready, go. Oh, why aren't Keiichi-kun and Rika-chan starting? Why not? Mion and Satoko dashed off madly, but Rika-chan and I calmly stayed right where we were.
Could it be you've already found?
Could it be you've already found it? The cute thing? We've already found it. Keiichi too.
Yeah.
What is it? What is it? I can't wait. Both Rika-chan and I stood motionless for those few moments before Mion and Satoko returned.
This is probably the first time we've gone head to head like this.
It will be the first.
Rika-chan, you expect to win with just that, huh?
I am a member of this club as well. Win by any means is our society's third rule. Rika-chan sneered to the best of her ability. You're on. Both Mion and Satoko came back, each with their own plan of attack stuffed in their arms. Okay then, let's go in order. Let's start with the club president, Mi-chan. Too bad, you guys. I'm ending this now. Oh my god, my ears. This old man brought this. Where did you get those? They were old tin diamond-shaped signs. Pleb curry, snake oil incense, and orononomine C. What? Like vitamin C? How about this? Vine boom. Yeah, we got vine boomed, Maya. That's very understated. A little too understated, Mion. I used to see those stuck up on old barbed wire fences. They were more nostalgic than cute. Can you explain what part of this is cute? But there were puffs of smoke noisily shooting out of Rena's nose and ears. Almost like a steam train. I didn't get it.
I shall be up next. It is this!
It was the hand-drawn poster from the Ladies Society's roasted corn stall. It was a really bad sketch done by a housewife. An anthropomorphic roasted corn drawn without any sort of real plan. Its very existence invited a sense of sorrow to the viewer. I need a picture of this.
The corn is
real
just
badly.
begging for death.
It's just like Alien 3. It's just like, kill me. Corn furries. Bweep. That was the sound of blood jetting out of Rena's nose. It seemed to have rated higher than Mion's. I really didn't get it. feels like your artistic sense is a little avant-garde by about 5 eons.
Oh ho ho ho! Those were nothing but mass-produced signs after all. They had no chance against something hand-drawn.
I couldn't even begin to... Oh.
I can't believe that she's the fucking ally artist against AI people.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't even begin to follow the way those guys were thinking. Then I will be next. Next is Rika-chan, is it? What can you even do without anything? Did you and Satoko both forget? If Rika-chan felt like it, she could simply... After moving back about 10 yards, she began waddling up to Rena. Seeing that, both Mion and Satoko gasped.
Oh no!
Too late. Rika-chan tripped over nothing and lay motionless after falling down. Rena hurried over to her. This is fucking funny. Oh shit. Rika-chan, are you alright? Alright? Rika-chan had a lump on her forehead and tears welled up in her eyes. Only her fingers peeked out from her sleeves. This was the vital part. The palms of her hands were covered by her sleeves. She made just a single sound. Mew. Yay. Aw, how? Oh, sorry, fuck. Aw, how cute. Going to take you home. I'd completely forgotten that.
The play that I personally had to use.
Rena's face went completely red, her head bobbing back and forth with excitement. She embraced Rika-chan and began rubbing her cheek against her. I'd expect no... Oh.
I expected nothing, no less from her. Not a single element was overlooked. Lol. I. Shrine Maidens, brink of crying, Mew was perfect. A simple trip transcended into pure more. That's what we call art. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Shake. Matt Pat said it.
Matt Pat did say that word. It's not. You're not wrong. K-chan has a pretty weird definition of art. You said it, Mion. Pure moe. I'll just pretend the sharp sting of those words cutting through me like a razor was a figment of my imagination. Rika-chan turned her gaze to me with a daunting smile as she was caressed by Rena, who was in full cute mode. Now, Keiichi, can you beat me? That cold smile is frightening, Rika-chan. Might just be my imagination, but I see a demon inside her sometimes. Kei-chan seems to have his own plan of attack. I wonder what he's going to show her.
I also wish to observe your play Keiichi-san will make.
Could it be that is Keiichi-san also going to give a performance? I basked in their pointed stares. I pulled Rena, who gave no sign of canceling out of cute mode, away from Rika-chan. How cute thing. Keiichi-kun, let's go.
I'll show you something even cuter, so just hold on for now.
Huh? Oh? Something even cuter?
But it's a bit too crowded here. Let's go back there.
Rena looked very surprised as I pulled her behind the shrine.
I cannot fathom what Kenshi-san could possibly be planning.
This face with like her, or what the shit she says is fire. It's so good. This is Kei-chan after all. No, it couldn't be. Keep on fighting. Yay. After a bit, I returned. Oh, it's just you, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do narration for now. After a bit, I returned. And a bit after that, so did Rena, dragging her feet.
There's no way that scoundrel Kei-chan did something to innocent little Rena.
Mion and Sasako passed me, heading straight into Rena. What exactly did he do to you? For a moment, Rena was too dazed to realize someone was talking to her.
How? Oh, it's me-chan. How? Rena! I had to turn my light on. Are you alright? Did K-chan do anything to you? No, he didn't do anything strange to me. How?
This is quite severe. Exactly what did K-chan show you?
It was so cute. How? Cute? What did he show you, Rena?
Rena let out a
How?
really long hoa. Her eyes sparkling as she spoke.
Cute. It was Keiichi. It was
Little
Keiichi.
furry seal. Womp
It was
womp.
Keiichi-kun's furry little seal.
Womp womp.
He's dead.
In a blink of an eye, Mayon elbow smashed into my face.
Huh? How? What? What a face. Showing Rena something so dirty?
You sick pervert!
That's
I
justified.
shall beat you into oblivion. The remaster, which came out yesterday. Wait, you got it all
By
wrong.
the 9. You showed her your penis?
Buy a Zora. Buy
By the 9 is... If I've been saying it lately, it's really funny, man.
Wait, you got it all wrong.
It's a big misunderstanding here.
A dark, billowing aura flowed from Mion and Sasuke. It was no good. They're all gonna kill me.
Mi-chan, I'm not sure what's going on, but you've got it all wrong. You see, Keiichi-kun had... It's a fur seal keychain.
Rika-chan stuck her hand into my pocket and pulled out my keychain.
Eh? He said he made it long ago for one of his summer school assignments. He said he doesn't show it. He says he doesn't show it to others often because it's embarrassing. Yeah. So small and cute. He tried his best to make it. It's so wonderful. Oh. The old man thought you meant it was Keiichi's cute little fur seal. His penis?
Oh. I expected no less from Mion-san. You misconstrued things in the wildest ways. They slung insults at each other and they looked like they were ready to tear into each other at any second. I beg of you. I'm in the clear. Would you mind getting off me? His penis? We were interrupted by a flash on the camera.
No. Hey guys. You all seem energetic as usual.
It was camera guy. As I crumpled on the ground, Mion and Sasuke continued to bicker above me. Rika-chan was patting me on the head and Rina was still stuck in cute mode. It was probably a lively scene. It's a fine evening indeed, so it's rather poorly equipped to photography a lady without her permission. It's poor etiquette.
Yeah.
To photograph someone without their permission. That's right. At least you don't really have. At least you don't really need Sasuke's permission. Sasuke dug her heel into me.
Hello, Looney. Welcome in. Good evening. You're heading back tomorrow, aren't you? Were you able to take lots of good photos? Thanks to you. Got plenty of good shots. Tonight's the last we can see of old Tomi Take-sama, isn't it? It's such a shame. Hurry up and have a major breakout soon. Just as rude as ever, aren't you? I really am sad I won't be able to hear that voice of yours for almost half a year. Be sure to have as much fun as you can tonight. You'll be back in Tokyo tomorrow after all. That is true. It'll be another 6 months till I can enjoy another night where I see the stars.
Tomitake-san looked up at the night sky cheerfully.
Who's your friend and why are their titties so big? This is Doodle Will. If you're not familiar with Doodle Will, let me give you... Will, do you prefer blue sky, right?
Either's fine.
Either
I got
is
drops
fine.
on my head and all my brain fluid went to my boobs.
Yeah. We put a warning on one of your recent posts because it has sensitive content. Suck my cock. How about that? How about you suck my dick? Ha! Sorry.
You drew nipples. Oh no, like blood and gore? That's fine. Nipples.
Nipples. Oh no. What is that? Oh, blue sky. Here,
Yeah.
This is Doodle's blue sky.
Suck my sensitive content.
And here's his Twitter. Ignore Darkside Phil.
What are you talking about? That's why people come to my Twitter.
Yeah, Will's an artist. He's incredible. All right.
Artist is
Also, I gotta
literally-
Ara. All right, Greg. Ara. I think I'm getting worse at it. Anyway.
Just say it as bluntly as possible next time.
Ara.
At that moment, even though he was smiling, I sensed a bit of sadness. Why don't you move here, Tomitake-san? In the village. Tomitake-san was speechless.
It's not very convenient here. No shops or recreational spots. There might not be anything really here, but you know.
Everyone knew what I was trying to say. Tomitake-san was also well aware. So Rina, Mion, Sasugo, and Rika-chan, none of them butted in. I've only been here for less than a month, so I don't really know everything about it. Normally I'm really a talkative guy, but in situations like this, I'm at a loss for words. Even though all this was happening in such a boisterous setting, it felt like it was all in the background noise fading it into the distance. Our time? I did do it before, but I'll do it again. Aru. This place is probably... Oh, no. Tomitake-san rested his hand gently, silencing me.
Thank you, Keiichi-kun, Mion-chan and Rena-chan, Satsuko-chan and Rika-chan.
Tomitake-san's smile was so slight as it looks like it was going to crumble at any minute, but it was warm.
I also think it would be great if I could live here.
Those might have been cruel words coming from a kid who didn't need to worry about working to feed himself. A hand touched my back. It was Rina.
Keiichi-kun, you shouldn't pick on adults. It's not nice.
The background clamor of the festival returned.
We won't be seeing him for a while after all. We need to make sure Tomitake-san also enjoys tonight.
Yeah, when Rena comes after him with her axe and murders him.
And my axe, how? Sorry. That's true. I think I'll do just that. Ah, hey Mi-chan, how about it? Can we let Tomitake-san in on our club activities?
That's a great idea. Or so I thought. But Mion had a snobbish look on her face. What are the requirements?
One of the requirements for membership is residence in Hinamizawa, you see. Come on, Mi-chan, just for today, don't be mean. Well, he does come around often every year. I'll make him an honorary citizen. Whoa, yay! Yay! Sorry, that's how she would say it, for sure. Now then, I wonder if this aged fellow well past his prime, will be a match for me. Let's have him show us the... Oh, no, hold on. Let's have him show us the wisdom of a mature adult. Can you keep up with us youngins? I don't know. Oh, no, that was you.
Yeah. Sometimes steps back slightly at our
audacious
grins.
I, Mion Sonozaki, club president, do hereby authorize honorary citizenship Tomitake's entry into our club.
There we go. Her words were quickly drowned out by our cheers.
What do you mean? What do you mean by club? What our club does, you see, in order to cope with our complicated society, we perform various activities with various rules. Sometimes they are in your favor, and sometimes they work against you. I'm pretty weak, so I'd prefer you not single me out. Let's try to get along.
If you wish to mock our childish games, then this will be the perfect opportunity. We'll leave you with nothing. We won't even leave the hairs on your butt.
Excuse me? So, it's a club where we play games together.
Of course, Rika-chan was the only one to give an answer that made sense.
Alright, just what I wanted. I'll take you up on that challenge. Don't be too rough on me, my mentors.
Totake-san got riled up and did a victory pose as if he was 10 years younger. That's perfect. We continued walking through the festival with Mion in the front. Now we looked like a family of 6. It had some intensity to it.
Same rules as always. The loser, of course, will be subject to a penalty.
Tomitake-san was a bit surprised, but to us, it was just the same as always. Regardless of how terrible a penalty it was. Just don't lose. Rina was also brewing with determination. She didn't have any intention of losing. That's true. I tousled Rina's hair to lighten the mood. She giggled and made to hide her embarrassment.
I see. This is what it means like to feel like a kid again.
Tomitake whispered that to nobody in particular.
The artist?
At that moment,
the food artist?
An old man... Huh?
Sorry, the food artist is what I said. I'm so normal.
At that moment, we heard an old man calling out in a strong voice. Looking over, I realized that it was the man that Mion had greeted right before the festival.
You're here.
Oh, go on.
You want me to do it? I don't know if I can do his voice because I think I know who it is. Little Miss Sonozaki. Seems you brought quite the crowd. No, it's it's a different person. We came to eradicate your entire stall. I thought it was somebody else. His stall was a shooting gallery.
Oh no, you know what? Go on.
Oh yeah, I got it. His stall was a shooting gallery. It was the usual setup where you had to knock down the prize you wanted with a cork gun. Pew pew. The rules are simple. 3 shots. The winner is whoever gets the biggest prize. Everyone shouted their agreement. There was no need to consider how to win, since the condition for victory was simply size. The biggest prize is the stall. It went without question. It was that one, wasn't it? Whoa, that teddy bear. Cute. Rena was gazing longingly at the large stuffed animal. It was intentionally placed on an unsteady platform, so it was possible to get it if you hit the right spot.
It's magnificently set up so to make someone think that. Not bad, Kenshi-san. I figured that you would see through the scam instantly.
The most logical course of action would be to aim for some candy or a doll. The intense analysis had already begun. I assume it's supposed to be.
I think he was right the first time. Intent.
In this club, you'll get eaten alive if you don't come prepared. Everything hinges on what plan you can come up with before the main event. At some point, a large crowd had gathered around us, making a big fuss. There was this much following for our club's infamous event?
Knocking that bear down ensures a win. Only 3 shots. To use them all is just trying. That'd be rough. Hey, I have other customers waiting, you know.
Who's up first? Yeah, how fucking hilarious. The first one has the advantage of being able to aim for easier prizes, but it's dangerous to compete without knowing the gun's quirks. Tomitake-san's take on the situation was pretty good. He gets what our club is about. Well then, to be fair, how about using rock, paper, scissors to decide? How about it? That's really the only way. Rock, paper, scissors.
After
a couple of matches, it ended up with Mion being first. I didn't want to end up first. Ah well, I'll just think of it as a handicap. Gramps' gun. Here you go. When the shooting range guy handed her a rifle, Mion looked it over intently. She didn't forget to check the cork bullet either. Okay. This gun is brand new, isn't it? No faults?
No fault.
Not bad. Mion raised the gun in one swift motion. It was completely different from her careful inspection. She was shooting from the hip. Fire. Reload. Fire. Reload. Fire. Flop.
Flop.
Flop, flop. 3 candy boxes fell over, one after the other. A big haul. The crowd paused in a moment of awe and then erupted in cheers. Whoa! Awesome!
Awesome! That's quite good.
Tomitake-san was at a loss for words after seeing such shooting prowess. Amazing, Michan. 3. Her accuracy was incredible. Her choice of targets wasn't bad either. Like House of the Dead, reload. All I can think of is, I don't remember what game it was from, but the one where it's like, hey, reload. I feel like it's a...
Reloading.
Hey, reload.
I think it's Left
4 Dead. Yeah, that tracks. The 3 Mion had gone after were fairly large and pretty easy to knock over. They were all targets with a very high ROI. Who's up next? Satoko? Careful, the bullets are light. Next was Satoko. Maybe even Time Crisis? Yeah. The rifle looked a bit big for her lithe body, but it didn't seem like she had any problem with the weight.
Of course, I shall aim for the grand prize.
Granddad! She proclaimed that she was going after the teddy bear. Damn, Satoko, such a bold move. The moment she knocks it over, she's guaranteed to be in first.
Which means she isn't gonna get first.
Good luck, Satoko-chan. Satoko was the opposite of Mion. She aimed at the target quite carefully and squeezed the trigger. Bah, these
stupid bullets are too
that's
light.
you, yeah. The first 2 bullets struck the bear in the torso, but it only shifted a bit. You need to aim higher towards the head or it won't work. Satoko's 3rd bullet wasn't aimed at the bear, but at the candy box below its arm.
I hate to say it, but it appears this bear is just too much for me.
She went boldly after the big catch, but since she switched over to a less impressive prey at the last minute, the crowd only gave a strained laugh. Were they laughing because she lacked the courage? These fools know nothing. A fine attempt, Satoko. You've gotten better. The palm of Mion's outstretched hand went plump as it tapped lightly on Satoko. She appeared to just be talking hot air, but this was actually completely calculated. Damn that Satoko. Just to avoid being in last place, she dared to switch over to an easy target. Without shame or honor. Magnificent.
I'll allow you to take the bear, Rina-tan. I pray for your victory.
Okay. Thanks so much, Satoko-chan. How, bear-san, so cute. Rena was up next. She couldn't hit the broadside of a barn as regular Rena, but she said the bear was cute. I wonder how Rena-chan will do. I hope she's able to hit at least one.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
You're underestimating Rena, Tomitake-san. Yeah.
It's Rena, you know? It's Rena Ryugu, you know? If it was to get that teddy bear... Whoa!
Whoa!
Tomitake-san wheeled around to see what the commotion the spectators were making was about. If it was to get that bear, she'd be able to shoot through a pinhole. The one known as Rena Ryugu could do it. Shaking, it's shaking, how cute. Rena couldn't hide her excitement over the bear's slow rocking. Now Rena couldn't lose.
Not bad, Rena-san. The less you collect it, you become. The stronger you get.
Whoa! Another big cheer. Rena's bullet hit the bear's forehead again. Not enough. The bear seemed to wobble more than before. But it might not be possible. Yeah, you never know. With Rena-chan's skill, it might be. While Tomitake-san was just as excited as the crowd, Rika-chan's analysis was not swayed by emotion. If Rena had 10 more shots, then she could surely knock it over. But with just one more, no matter how you looked at it, no go. Ow, ow, ow! The crowd let out a dejected groan. She had shot it right in the forehead 3 times. It was a bit late, but they gave her a good round of applause for the attempt. How? Bear-san, take him home, how? She should be praised for her valor, but she had no trophies to show for it. Then, at that moment, the old man flicked one of the candy boxes with his finger and handed it to Rena. This is for you, little lady. Huh? You're giving this to me? How? The gods wouldn't forgive me if I let you go home empty-handed after such a display. There was another shower of applause. All I can think of is, you know the thing where fucking Germa's playing where he has to shoot the bottle and he's fucking missing.
You missed that one. Try another.
Try another.
You missed that one. Try another. You missed that one. Try another. You hit it. Now try another.
Now try another. I gotta watch that after this. I'm gonna lose my mind. Rena turned bright red and I pulled her back over to us by her hand.
You did a good job. Your cute mode really surprised me.
How? I really wanted Mr. Bear.
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast. It was easy to see that it only needed a little more to be knocked over. Rena had done quite a lot for me. I still needed to pay her back for that delicious picnic.
Alright, then I'll
get it and I'll get it and give it to you. I think Keiichi started and then Tomitake interrupted.
What?
Tomitake-san had stolen the words right out of my mouth. Okay. Please, Tomitake-san. Good luck. Damn you, old man Tomitake! Stealing the good parts for yourself. What does that mean? A small hand stretched over and fell gently on my head just before I was overcome with frustration. It's Rika.
Yeah.
You keep on fighting too, Keiichi, okay? Tomitake-san carefully studied the bear. Setting his sights, he shouldered the rifle while holding the other 2 shots in his hand.
Why are they doing that?
Yes, no doubt. Tomitake-san is aiming for... Plop. 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 The time between shots was short. It was meaningless to shoot again once it had stopped shaking. So Tomitake-san was relying on rapid fire to win the battle. It was visibly wobbling much more than it ever had before. But that was all. It still didn't fall over. How too bad. All of Rena's momentary expectation from watching it sway violently turned into a dejected sigh. I really thought that would work. This is...
Sorry.
You're good. You're good.
I really thought that would work. Oh. Seems like that you're a man. You will not be receiving any candy.
I mean, ain't that the truth? That
Ain't
was
that
it.
the truth?
It meant that Tomitake-san had no spoils of war. So both Kei-chan and Rika-chan can just shoot down a small, easy prize and avoid being dead last. Avoid being the loser. Oh, this is you.
Avoid being the loser, huh? Oh, sorry about that.
It's your turn next, Keiichi-kun. Best of luck.
I
I
was
was
the
the
fifth
fifth
shooter.
shooter. Oh, do you want to go?
I took the rifle from Tomika.
Tomitake.
I'm getting sleepy.
Tomitake-san. Okay, I'll read then. If I took the ruthless route as Mion had suggested, then I'd go for a small. I think as soon as the target practice is over, we can end because it's like we're at 3 hours. If I took the ruthless route as Mion had suggested, then I'd go for a small target. Except when I picked up the rifle, I definitely got a feeling from it. It was burning passion, passed down to me by Tomitake-san. The regret of not being man enough to fare the bear that Rena wanted. Yes, that's right. If I didn't aim for the bear, then I wouldn't be a man. 1983,
For all
man.
that was my promise to Rena.
Huh? What promise? What?
To shoot down the bear, then give it to Rena. That one.
You mean how? The crowd went wild when they saw our conversation. Woohoo! Cool, Oni-chan. You got balls,
You got
man.
balls, man.
I like that. That's not it, fine men of the crowd. If I didn't do this, then Rena might mug the old man running the stall on his way home. No, that's not it. That's not it at all. Why can't I just express my honest feelings?
Kenji-san surely talks to talk. But how do you actually intend to bring down the bear?
Rena and Tomitake-san's shots did make it tilt a bit, but I think finishing the job will be difficult. Keiichi-kun. If only there was some way to shoot faster, I'd be able to pile on much more power on the sway from each hit. Oh, he actually said that. Fuck. Good luck, Keiichi-kun. I don't know who's saying that. I think it's probably her. I'm losing my mind. After taking
You've been
two
going
deep
for too
breaths.
long.
Yeah, for sure. After taking 2 deep breaths, I shouted over to the guy.
2 more rifles.
Huh? The crowd murmured amongst themselves.
I don't know what that Kenji-san is up to.
Use the Mad Cats with the rapid fire. Easy, so true. Turbo button.
One person can't handle 3 rifles at once.
This is gonna be ridiculous. I get it. Nice thinking, Kei-chan. Mion was able to figure it out magnificently. Basically, what was taking the most time was reloading the shot. That's right. Then by putting 3 preloaded rifles next to each other. Tomitake-san went silent, peering at me and the bear through his lens. His photographer's blood predicted a miracle will occur. Then the crowd finally picked up on what I was planning. They let out a great cheer. They chanted my name. Keiichi! Keiichi! Rapid fire is the key. If I miss, all is for naught. Phew! After letting out a deep breath, I paused. Relax. Now.
Now.
That moment, it felt like time itself had stopped. I felt like I could see the trajectory of the bullets. Hit it and knock it down. The first shot hit the bear on its head. The second, the third. The bear swayed hard, and then... Woohoo! Yeah! Woo. The cheers began before the stuffed animal even finished falling off the shelf. The guy caught it before it hit the ground, and he tossed it to me. She's beginning to believe.
You actually knocked it over. You got me.
Amazing. Congratulations, Keiichi-kun.
Keiji-san has finally learned how to use his head.
He's been using his head all fucking
I see
chapter.
it in a slightly better light now. I didn't do it all by myself. Everyone hit it, and those small bits together brought it down. This trophy belongs to all of us.
Right. This is from all of us working together. Me didn't hit it a single time. After holding up the teddy bear like it was a championship trophy, I handed it to Rena.
Here, this is from me. No, from everyone.
This is really cute.
Thanks for always making your delicious lunches.
This is very nice. Rena, thinking she was never actually going to get it, was momentarily speechless. I can't. Keiichi-kun, this is everyone's after all. How?
In that case, I was the one who knocked it down. And it's mine. It's mine. So I'm giving it to you, Rena. I was the stuffed animal. Sorry.
This time she embraced and accepted it.
You watched out for me ever since I moved in, after all. I'm really grateful, you see. Thanks a lot.
How? Keiichi-kun, thanks so much. Rena dove at me. Mion told me a few days later that Rena kissed me, but I didn't realize it during all the excitement at the time. I remembered what I was trying to say to Tomitake-san earlier. There really isn't much of anything here, but there are lots of things you can't find anywhere else. I gained a lot from coming to Hinamizawa, especially at that moment. The crowd's cheers echoed on and on. Okay, this might be a good time to
let's
stop.
pause it here.
We can save it
We got
here.
the bear. We got the bear.
We got the kiss.
You got the kiss from the pretty girl.
Yeah.
Even if the game did say a very sus word.
This game, okay, I did not expect that. 2002,
Listen, it's
2002,
yeah.
9/11 just happened. It's not, it doesn't mean anything. All right, we saving. How about a kiss? For luck.
You've got to be kidding
Mwah.
me.
Anyway, we did it. We made some very good progress for a nice quick stream today. For a short 3-hour jaunt into Hinamizawa. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming. This is going to be probably where the end of the YouTube video is. Hello, YouTube frogs. Sorry for all the unhinged things that happened this time.
I'm not apologizing for any unhinged stuff. It is what it is.
Look, it's very fun to read, I'll be honest. I am incredibly entertained, and I'm super excited because I think things might start going off the rails soon. Or maybe they won't. Maybe this was a troll the entire time and nothing bad happens.
Yeah, maybe it's only the anime which is fucked up.
Just the anime is fucked up. Yeah, not the games. The games are fine.